Oh yeah, I need to pull up the the chat box. Hey. Oh yeah, I need to live. Pull up the like that, and then pop out chat. Oh, she says she's coming. Forgot you could talk. That's hilarious. Yeah. Well, I can't see what you're doing. Yeah. What up, Peter? Ba 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 ba. Yeah. We'll just see what happens. Paige! There's a little homie. What's up? What's up? We chilling right now. We're waiting for Carol with an E to get up in here. She's on her way. Oh, I know this has been a long day already. But I did have a busy day. I worked all my jobs today. And usually it's supposed to be my day off. Well, I mean, normally like when I coach in the morning, I'm done by like 10:15. I usually have the rest of the day off, but I ended up with Monday off instead because the two people I did today in the salon were sick on Monday, and I am not trying to get sick. So I took them on Saturday instead, took Monday off. So here we are. Okay. Not for you. You woke up at noon. That's the perks of being your age right now. Enjoy it. I remember those days. I used to be able to sleep till like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, easy. Not no more. If I get to sleep till 7, that's sleeping in. Saw Sam and Ren. Yes, they do go together very well. Yeah, I hadn't really heard Sam Tompkins. Is that what his last name is? What's up, Avi? Hello and hugs to you too. We're waiting for Carol. And there she is.
There I am.
Yes. Whoop whoop. My light down. It is cool. Oh, we were just talking about how it's been a very long day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thanks.
That's my favorite headband.
Yeah.
I like
I
it.
wore it just for Tova.
Yes. I haven't rocked the checkered beanie in a while, but you know, I'm typical black and white. Hi, Carol C.
Oh, because my last initial C. I bet.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because sometimes it show up Carol C. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Ugh.
That's hilarious.
Sorry, I should have let you have it, Mel. Sorry. I mean, Becky.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I wore this shirt for the little collab thing I did earlier. My Tommy Donald's my favorite rapper, fight me.
Fight me.
Because that's how I met the guy in the first place was we got in a fight over Tom's music. Well, actually, it was on whether or not Tom was a Republican. I said Tom has conservative leanings. That doesn't mean you're a Republican. And anyway, then we had this whole. It was a whole thing, and then we ended up friends. It was like like I guess he's kind of like an Adam to me, if I was Tom, or Tom if I was Adam.
I got what you meant.
Yeah, you know, like it started out as an argument, then we ended up being friends. So, and then he brought his girlfriend. Man, she is beautiful. She's from Somalia originally. Man, she is gorgeous.
Yeah, we're gonna avoid that.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still gonna have a good time.
We're still here. I'm trying to pull up the chat on my phone because last time it was such a debacle for me to get it on my screen. And my son's not here to help me.
Oh.
He's not here to help me. All right, turn it all down. Hey, Paige, I see you in the chat. I woke up at like 9:30 despite getting home at 2:30 in the morning. Yeah.
No, I was done, passed out.
Nope.
So passed out.
It was forever to get home because remember how I said I wanted to leave the one place? Well, then she pulled out more money and we went to a whole nother one. In the middle of a snowstorm here. It took forever to get home. Did you get mine?
Yeah. Well, it's like I don't.
Okay.
I sent you a handful.
I
A couple
saw
of those. A couple of those were just for y'all's eyes only, though. They're not necessarily, I would say, stream appropriate.
Oh.
Well, Ronnie, you know how he is.
True.
Well, actually, he didn't. I mean, he was streaming on Twitch. This is from Summon a Million, I think is the name of the channel. It's a Ronnie Radke like fan page, and they made edits of all of his. That's where like all of the stream videos come from. Like Ronnie doesn't post those himself. But I think this person is like in contact with Ronnie type thing, like has the go ahead to do that stuff. But that's where I got the Ronnie reacting to Ronnie roasting the reactor reacting to Ronnie. Ronception.
John, what do you mean?
No, we said hi to you.
Yeah.
Because you said good morning, and she said that it's evening for us, but good morning to you.
We wouldn't miss you, John.
No. We're saying hi to everyone. And then I know, where's Cosmic? For real.
Email her or add her on Discord.
Oh, she's in the Discord.
Yeah.
You can add her. Add her in the Discord.
Yeah, just be like, hey, where you at? Oh.
Oh. Where do you know where Cosmic lives? I don't either. Oh. And the song Limits by Victus. He's a storyteller and rap is outstanding. Yeah, I like Victus a lot. I did a song with Ren and Victus down on the beat. Oh man, girls, we are absolutely doing that. Y'all are absolutely doing that. That's another it's a little Sunday. Ren Sunday Delight is what that is. And a little Victus Sunday Delight. I was shocked. Y'all remember were y'all both on when we did yeah, Afternoon Delight. Were y'all on the live we were doing when we reacted to Victus? Was it the three of us reacting to Victus on the live stream, or was it just me and Carol?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was during a live stream. I don't know if I was doing it. I don't know if that's when I was waiting for Carol, maybe.
I was gonna say because I don't know that I remember it.
I don't know. You would have. I remembered it. I mean, Victus he's involved in a lot of like Ren stuff. I think.
Gotcha.
I feel like somebody said he wore a pig mask or maybe I don't know some one of those animal heads at one point in one of those videos. I can't remember.
My favorite things: the pig heads.
Cyberdial. I know you. Yeah, he recommended us that one video.
Chains.
Oh, right. The diss.
Yeah.
I remember. Oh, sweet. HOG.
HOG.
Peter, Vic he likes them vegan girls. I know exactly what you're talking about. They will too come Sunday. Wait, that's tomorrow. I know what day it is. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, tomorrow. Crickets, Cyberdoll. Why are there crickets? Why so quiet? He said crickets and I chirp. Why so quiet? You know, everywhere I go, it's a riot. Everywhere you go, why so quiet? Crickets. Dude, it got cold here today. Like, I know it's always cold where Carol's at.
Yes, I don't tell me about cold.
she's in freaking Antarctica up there and shit. Nope. I don't know how to cold is what it is, right? I know how to 115 bake in the sun. Neither.
She said younger than me.
Yeah, as facts. That's a bar. That was a bar, 100%.
It was 23 degrees here today.
What's up, Eddie?
Hey, Cosmic.
Hesketh, he will make your toes curl. Which one, Victus or Ren, or both at the same time? Wait, what?
Wait, what are we talking about?
No, I'm sorry. My mind just continued on after the he will make your toes curl, and that's where it went. I don't know. I chirp, but I'm not a cricket. You're a bird. You're a birdie.
Tweet,
Because
tweet.
it's Eddie Birdie. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Cosmic! Cosmic's here.
Yeah,
Oh. It just popped up on my thing.
So we already said.
Why does she freeze? Don't freeze! Oh no, she went bye-bye. Why so quiet? Carol said, me again. Oh, I see where it says Carol C. Carol with an E-C. Carol C, and that's Carol with an E. Bitches. Ren's live. Ren. Wait, what? Oh, hi, ladies. When you get the chance, I think you will like Ren's life. Oh, is funny. No, yeah. Heck yeah. Ren is hilarious. How long are y'all going to be hanging here? For a minute. We just started. We're here for the duration, however long that is. But we've only been on for like, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes? Not long.
No way! No way! No way!
No way! Heck yes. We got sounds. Oh, suck my ball sack.
Suck my ball sack!
Yeah, that's my dream. Ew.
Ew.
Oh, I love
Shut
my
the
Thomas.
up!
Shut the fuck up. That's one of my favorites.
Can you all hear
Love
me?
Skittles, but I'm never gonna taste your rainbow.
Aw, Adame.
Okay.
I can hear you too.
All right. I just went to my Wi-Fi and we'll see what happens. I just unplugged the hard wire. I think something's wrong with that piece.
Is that the one with the adapter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get one that's maybe not as cheap. See what happens.
You know.
Ew.
What do we have planned, Eddie? You know what? It's a hodgepodge. It's a hangout sesh. Yeah. Yeah. Are we just doing whatever tonight? We are. Yeah. We're going with the flow. We're riding the wave. Yeah. That's a Discord soundboard. It is.
Ew.
Ew. Oh shit! Thanks, Cyber.
Thank you, Chris.
Aww.
That was very sweet.
I'm gonna cry. Yay!
Appreciate it.
Aw, Avi, you're so sweet. Dude. It literally is.
We don't have hurricanes. We don't have tornadoes. We don't have rattlesnakes. We don't have tornadoes. We don't have hurricanes. We don't have rattlesnakes. That was me today, cleaning off the snow.
Yep. You really don't have rattlesnakes?
No. No, no, ma'am.
Nope. Have you girls listened to Dominoes? No, Dominoes by Ren, right? I know that's been requested, I think. Yeah.
It gets to be a lot.
I know. We still got a few left of those to do. Yep. Yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm ready to not laugh. I'm totally gonna laugh. Yeah. We're definitely screwed.
And the stuff I sent you, Deadhead, I love this lady, and that's why a lot of them were hers.
Yeah.
So,
well, I don't know. I just looked up the ones that I had that I thought were funny that I've watched of Ronnie, and
holy shit!
What? No way, bro! He just sent $100.
What? Chris?
Yeah. Oh my gosh! I don't even know what to say, man. You're gonna make me cry.
No shit.
Yeah. Oh, face.
Yeah, right. Holy crap!
That's nuts, dude. Thank you so much. Holy moly!
Yeah, 100 times over. Thank you.
Yeah.
Right. You done made Deadhead lose her train of thought and everything.
I got the tingles. Hi.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake that healthy butt. Baby got bad like.
That's the jam. Holy moly.
I'm still like in awe just a bit. I can't.
I know.
she really is lost her damn mind.
Funny videos. Yeah. Oh wait.
Hey, Granny. You ready to go?
Oh my God! What happened to your mouth?
I got my lips.
Did Jacob do that to you, child?
No,
I'll go in there and bust his eyes.
Just your luck to be bitten by a rattlesnake in a tornado.
They didn't do that to you.
Granny, I got my lips stung
Well, they didn't do it right. Whoever done it.
That would be some shit.
I want to
man.
but it looks like something like
It looks like a butthole.
Yeah.
All right, Cosmic. We'll see you back here in a second.
Those apes.
Go.
Horde of rattlesnakes in one city here that they had to ask the public to shoot on. What? Avi, that's nuts. I mean, we got snakes, but we ain't got them like that. Ooh.
I would freak out. Look, while she's doing whatever she's doing, guys. So I have an above ground pool. Okay. I'm out there messing with my above ground pool, bend down to do something, and this little gardener snake is like staring at me, and I call my daughter. She's 14 at the time, and I was like, can you please come get this snake? I refuse to move. He's staring at me. I'm looking at it, and I ain't moving. I'm not moving. So I made my 14-year-old come get the snake because I wasn't anywhere near this damn snake. And then it ran under my pool. Like it slithered under the pool. And I was like, oh my God, now I'm not getting in the pool. Like there's a goddamn snake. Like, between the snake and then the frogs that like were in my pool, I was like, why are these frogs in my pool? Like, what is going on with these frogs? It was a nightmare. I was so freaked out by that snake. Nope.
Yeah. No, the worst. I think the worst thing that probably happened to me. I mean, I used to live in a place where we had a ton of scorpions. That's not even the worst. The worst is I was staying in a fucking motel and I pulled the blankets back and there was a spider in the bed. And so I slept with the lights on and the bed, everything off, and I just slept in the middle, like huddled into the fetal position because I was like, I'm gonna get fucking ran over by like eaten by spiders in my sleep. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Damien? I gotta figure out how to do that. Palamentos though with wings. What is a palamento?
It's almost like a cockroach. There's
Ah!
like a plum.
A pimento.
Oh, like
Pimento cheese.
Pimento cheese.
I like pimento cheese. It's good. Ah, so good though.
My mom dealt with those types of bugs in Florida. Nope. Oh my God. Speaking of Florida. So I went down to see my mom for the first time. I get out of my car and I'm wearing like sandals, like flip flops, and this goddamn lizard runs across my foot. Oh, them little gecko little fuckers. Like,
Oh no.
I'm screaming. My mom comes around. She's like, "What is your problem?" And I was like, "Oh," and she's just looking at me. She's like, "You're such a baby." And I was like, "Yeah,
Oh my god.
I'm aware."
Oh god. No,
No,
thank
no.
you. No. I do like the little geckos are cute to me though.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Yeah, but there's nothing on the screen. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Green.
I was gonna say I see your Discord screen.
The scariest thing we have in the UK is squirrels. That's hilarious.
That is funny. I tried to move to the UK, but they wouldn't let me in.
What'd you do? There we go.
I wasn't I like you in order to like immigrate there you actually have to have like you either have to have a job like vouch for you like that you are going to benefit the like I don't know economy I guess or whatever
Yeah.
or you have to have like an immediate like a parent or like a grandparent that like lives there or was born there was a citizen there or something like that. So my brother had to be like because his kids have dual citizenship and so he had to have a visa for I can't remember maybe 6 years and every 2 years he had to pay like I don't know like $5,000 or maybe it was $2,500 out of 6 I don't know it was a bunch of money to keep this visa up for so long before he can actually like and now he's still not a citizen but he doesn't have to pay that anymore. Like it's really 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 hard to immigrate like to the UK or at least to England. Yes. Okay. Carol can't laugh either, though.
Well, I've
Still can't laugh. No laughing. I think I know who this chick is.
I love her.
Hey, Greenie. You ready to go?
Oh my God, what happened to your mouth?
I got my lips.
Did Jacob do that to you, child?
No,
I'll go in there and bust his eye out.
Granny.
Did
Granny,
he do that to you?
Granny, I got my lips done
Well,
yesterday.
they didn't do it right. Whoever done it.
Granny.
It looks like a butthole. I can't say what, but it looks like something I
It
don't want to
looks
see
like
no
a-
more.
It looks like a butthole.
Yeah.
Granny.
Oh, it was aged. You know, there's got a big old red thing hangs in the back.
Granny.
That's the way it looks.
I paid $300 for this.
Well, give me 300 and I'll knock it back in place. I'm not being mean.
Granny needs that same energy to some of y'all that come across my FYP
Yep.
to the comments. Granny gonna throw hands with Jacob. Granny savage. Jacob was about to get down facts. That's the kind of honesty we need a lot more.
Yes, we do.
Some of y'all leave the beautician or wherever, and they are lying to you.
They are. Oh my god. That is so funny. Hell yeah. She got me at the butthole. She said it looked like a butthole.
And I've seen it like 100
God.
times, and I still laughed. Like,
Yeah. I just didn't expect her to say that. Oh, God. I don't even remember what it was. I just know I yeah, well, I think a lot of shit's funny that people don't think is funny, so you probably win on this one. I don't Well, there was one that I found it really funny. It wasn't like as funny as maybe that one, but this one, it's like, but his look is just like his look is what cracks me up.
Chris, you were sold at buttholes too?
They kept
Good.
So keep in mind that there is no people around this, and they keep playing this like applause, like the audience, but there's no audience. So he keeps looking around like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Can I get a crowd
Okay.
chant?
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
It's a weird one.
Yeah.
It sounds like the same people.
They're all probably
doing the
dancing.
same thing.
It's gonna be out later on this year, right? Yeah, we got applause.
The crowd loves it. No,
Oh, man.
it felt like we were in an alternate reality for a while.
This is why I brought him here today.
Welcome to the
There's
platform,
there's
brother.
Mentions of that song in the
There they are. The crowd.
I'm telling you, I can't control them.
Oh god, I don't know why I think that's so funny, but I think that is so funny. What the fuck is that?
Squirrels are just rats with. Wait, squirrels
Oh
are
my
just
God.
rats with. Oh, good press agent. That's funny.
Then you,
Eddie. I love Drew Lynch.
Oh, I love Drew Lynch. Yes, I do. I couldn't read the heart, and my thing was in the way. I need to widen this. Hold on. That's what she said. Oh yeah. I'm 80. I am ADHD. I am so fucking ADHD. It's not even funny. If you look up ADHD in the dictionary, it's just a picture of me. It's ridiculous. Oh my god. I can this is oh god. And y'all know.
Okay.
Yeah. The fuck is this bitch doing? She about to get hit in the wazoo. What? Oh, I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. No. Oh shit.
No.
Stop. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh shit!
What's good, little man?
Oh, you're about to eat it. I knew that was gonna happen. What is this bitch doing? Bro, it's too heavy! I'm going to hell. What the fuck are you even doing?
Right? also reading the chat.
Yeah. Me too.
Chris said, breakfast.
Oh gosh. Dude, those were really filmed. People did that. Like, even if it was on purpose, people did that. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's Facebook.
So yeah, lost. For sure. I sent a lot of Savage Mom because I love her.
Yeah, she's funny. I've seen her videos definitely before.
She's also another Ohioan.
Oh, sweet.
Yep. Oh my God. I'm gonna try.
Huh. I just got another collab invite. I don't know the person though. I mean, I watched his video and I commented on it. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Lydia is a beautiful name,
Oh, I
and I'm
love this
tired of
shit.
everybody making fun of it.
Oh, back it
I
up.
named my daughter Lydia because
I'm pretty sure this girl does a lot of like satire, right? The one up in the left-hand corner.
She might, yeah.
Yeah, I think she does a ton of satire. I mean, she might do some regular stuff, but I'm pretty sure she does satire, and it's hilarious. She's so good at it. I've watched
Okay,
both of
I'm
these
sorry.
people. All right. Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
I could definitely
You got this.
could definitely get with that. Yeah. I could definitely get with that.
Lydia is a beautiful name, and I'm tired of everybody making fun of it. I named my daughter Lydia because I've always loved the name Lydia, but I have a K name. My name is Cass. So I was like, I want my daughter to have a K sound at the beginning of her name. So I was like, how about I just add a C in front of Lydia, or in front of Lydia, so it'll be Lydia. And I thought that really flowed off the tongue well.
I mean, it's definitely flowing off a lot of people. To the comments. I go in every year for a chlamydia test. I got chlamydia after all night. I hear you. My son's name is gonorrhea. I have no idea why people laugh at it. I named my son Clipperless. My name's short for Celeste. I get it. People always smirk at my daughter. My son Thunder is having the same problem.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Those people, they understood the assignment.
Yes.
They really, really understood the assignment. It rolls off the tongue. Oh my god. Why though?
What do you mean, how did I get out of prison?
I cannot.
What do you mean, how did I get out of prison?
Yeah, parental advisory.
Parental advisory warning. He said, oh my god, I'm done. No, Cyber, you have to say there's more to come.
Okay.
Damien, yes, I actually just did a collab today with Gimmickless Reactions and his girlfriend. I introduced them to Falling in Reverse, which was super fun for me.
Actually,
spreading the love.
He's in the comments now.
Who is? Oh shit!
Hey.
Hey, what's up? It's the bro. We were just talking about you. Yo, that video was really fucking hilarious. Oh, I love this one. Oh, what's up, Toaster? Oh my gosh. I love Ronnie Bradstreet. Yes, and again, I'm gonna preface this saying I thought this was funny. Y'all might not think it's funny. It's fine.
Okay.
But I think everything Ronnie Radke does is funny.
What do you mean, how did I get out of prison? They fucking released me, bro. I'm on the run, live streaming on Twitch 11 years later. They still haven't found me. I'm in an undisclosed location in fucking Malibu, California, overlooking the fucking ocean right now. What do you mean, how did I get out of fucking prison? He won the gulag. I won the gulag, baby! I fucking won the gulag! Yo!
If those are actually his tattoos, that's crazy.
Hold on. Whose else's tattoos would they be, man? My friends? Those are my friends' tattoos.
I was doing so well. I was doing so well.
That's the one. It comes out of nowhere. It comes out of nowhere at the end. Because I was, yeah. That's why I was like, I mean, you may think it's funny. I don't know. What on earth is happening here? I don't know. Oh my god. Dude thinks everyone gets live, apparently. How did you get out of jail, bro? Fucking ran away. I don't know.
Just left.
You snuck out. I paid somebody. I got flirty with somebody. I didn't say that. Sorry, Ronnie. I didn't mean it. Oh god, no. Yeah. What is Oh my god, I cannot. Oh no!
No witnesses.
What?
No.
Oh my god, that was fucking brilliant. That was literally brilliant.
That oh shoot.
Oh my gosh.
I can't even with that one.
I know, that was too much. Like I could watch that all day.
All right.
Yep.
Nope. That was crazy. Have a drink for me.
Who's having a drink? I'm trying not to drink no more. I say that and then I drink. Yep. Yeah.
All right, what is this?
She's a little blonder.
There's a giant bat.
Can you see it?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No ma'am, no ham, no thank you. I've seen way
pause
too
it.
many movies. Listen, it's cute. It's a
So what you can't see in the video really clear because it's dark. I had to look and look.
Yeah.
There's a big ass bat outside
Yeah.
this window tapping on it.
Just like tap, 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 tap,
Yes.
tap, tap.
Like tried. Yes.
Not like flapping the wings.
No. Like
tap, like literally like, hey bitch, let me in.
Yes.
Oh, nope. Nope.
Yep. Okay.
It's adorable. I'm gonna have to make a little shelter for it outside. It will turn me into a vampire. Then I will live forever. And I can't do that in today's economy. To the comments. What if the
That
man
part,
was being
though.
followed by a strange man? That's still gonna be a no. If you're cold, they're cold. Let them in. Really? Where is this? Y'all be letting them in like that? Jeepers
Australia.
Y'all remember?
You can't fool me.
You can't fool me. I know I have issues.
That was
because I
a horrifying movie.
would definitely let it in. He's knocking nicely. Let him in. Let him in. Perhaps he has some interesting stories to share. No, absolutely not. He might be like blah blah blah. You accidentally got some of your mail. Please go ask him what's up.
Oh my
gosh.
Oh, I thought it was
know.
freaking hilarious. Like, dude, I'm just thinking about the bat going tap, 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 tap,
Tap 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 tap.
Bitch, let me in. But the Jeepers Creepers is the one that got me. Like, that's one of the only like scary movies I actually have
Like
seen.
my dad used to.
Horrifying. I'm such a wussy.
Look, John, I would scream too.
Sad world.
My dog brought a bat in our house. Yeah, no.
Yo, I was in the beginning of my career, I was working at a JCPenney's in the mall, and a bat flew in the fucking salon. Like, we were on the end, right? You know how it's like the entrance? Flew in the door and was flying around the salon. I lost my shit. I lost 10 years of my life then. I'm dying young. It's for sure. I ain't never gonna make old bones. I feel like this is Soraya's dad or something, or somebody to him, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I heard something about that, but I could be wrong. But Johnny Hawkins for yeah.
I never watched it.
I only watched a few episodes. Yeah, I didn't watch it. Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I was just thinking about
Like my
something
dad
real
used to
quick.
say. And I thought.
Like my dad used to say, where's your mother? This is supposed to be a consul visit. I don't care about seeing you right now. Get her in here. Go sit down and watch Land Before Time in the fucking front. Looking to have a sound check.
Put it in a nice place.
You gotta have the guy.
I love the running back to the camera.
Yeah. Shut up. Looking good.
She went out like this.
Let it dry.
It's some random
I
ass
did
shit
it.
together, but
Sorry. I didn't
laugh. Yeah. That one, I told you some of them I'm the only one who finds those funny. But more it's the sassy walk at the beginning. I'm like, bro, you got a little hip action going on there. Where'd you learn that move?
What I was going to say about bats before.
Yeah.
So I told you guys earlier, above ground pool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means I have to climb on a high ladder to get out of my pool. Well, we always knew when it was time to get the hell out of the pool because the first bat would come out and start circling. And because they can hear the water, like they swoop. And so as soon as the bats come out, I'm like, I'm out. I'm getting the fuck out of the pool. And I remember my daughter, she's like, Mom, it's fine. And I was like, if one of those bats land in my hair, I'm drowning it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
I'm gonna drown it.
I don't care. Me and the bat are going under the water. I don't care. Like, no.
Yeah, no. No.
Uh-oh.
We we have a bat bridge in Austin, like an hour from me. The people come and they like a horde of bats. I don't know what you call a horde of bats, but I'm just gonna call it a horde. A horde of sea swarm of bats come from under the bridge that honestly you can barely see because they're so tiny, and people come from everywhere to stand at the bridge and watch them hoes fly around. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it's up on the page.
Yes. I am ready to laugh some more. This is a good time right here.
Send that to me, Mom. It's on group chat. I'm sending it to you.
Oh my
Poor
god!
baby.
Oh no!
Poor baby. Oh.
Dude, that was like me and one of my friends once trying to walk to the movies when it iced here, like, and it was just like, and it was only in certain spots, right? Like, it wasn't all like that, but like, we just kept like, like, because you'd hit a little patch of ice, because we don't get like all ice, right? We just get little patches, little evil patches. Can't do it. All right, what's next? All right.
Oh my god, I love Gary Owen.
Yes. Let it roll.
N-word every day, room to room. Just ding, 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 ding. I still can't say it. And I'm paying the goddamn mortgage. That's just the rule. Yo, that'd be crazy if black people change the rules one day. Just black people come out. All right. We don't give a shit. You can say it now. You'd have white guys walking around. Hear the news. Yeah. Black people said we're allowed to say the N-word. We're clear. We're good. We're allowed to say it. Are you fucking shitting me right now? Nah, we're approved. We're allowed. We can say it. We'll say it. Fuck that. You say it first. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes when me and my wife are having sex, she calls me the N-word. It makes me feel good. It does, man. I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck you say? I'm in the bathroom after words flexing up. What the fuck? Be calling all my friends up. You ain't gonna believe what the fuck my wife called me. What she call you? Can't tell you. I'm a white person in my house. I hear the N-word
God. That's funny. That's hilarious. He's really funny. I've seen some of his stuff before. I hadn't seen that one. What's up, Joe O'Brien? Turning out to be fun and interesting. That's what we strive for. Yeah. When we're not being bitter.
Sometimes I'm bitter.
Dirty Betty's in the house. Man. It should be, because it's not actually his song. and it's only a 59-second clip. So, but this. Oh no! This is this is Ronnie being a troll, the best kind of troll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at this shit. Oh man, I know you can't move out of your seats right now, but we're about to fucking play the heaviest shit you've ever heard in your fucking life.
He just said they're about to play the heaviest shit you've ever heard in your life.
Let's go. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. My anchor service tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of it now on her forehead. When the years start coming and they won't stop coming, fed to the wheels and I hit the ball running. Can it make sense now?
I just that cracked me up because he's like, "This is the hardest shit ever." Da, da, na, 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 na,
Hey, text me. I'm live right now.
Dave James, we can't really stream any songs right now because we're technically not monetized and we always get shut down when we do that. So tonight it's mostly about shorts. I wonder if we could play shorts of songs. Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, sorry, no. Let me answer. It's my kid, guys. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Okay.
Vida louca, tô de moletom e tu que acaba o meu plantão na boca, o rouco, baile curtir. Diz que não é casinha, e salve nas novinha. Se tromba com os coxinhos, eu falo que sou MC maluquinho. Favelado, bem trajado, bolso do dinheiro. Fumando os parceiros. Nós é atividade menor de comunidade. Se tenta pegar do lado, vou pegar o seu primeiro. Glock na sua e já cara de peito. Tu leva na vida desse jeito, mas respeito nós é guito vivo nos caminhos estreitos. Eu de que nasci pros coxinhas com seus espíritos e toda a brota aqui, bota a cara aqui. Você não aguenta tudo que eu vivi, imagina o que eu vi. Não é só do que
She dropped her ice cream cone. She said, "Oh, that's hilarious."
Yeah, no.
I just sent. Yeah. Well, so there's. Oh yeah. If you want to see Ronnie Radke being hilarious while he's getting a painful hand tattoo, that's the very last one I posted. There's also a Ronnie Radke making a funny TikTok dance. Somebody's talking shit about him. I just sent the meaning of behind Popular Monster to y'all just because it was cool. Oh wait, yeah. Then there's the Ronnie Radke pointing out the embarrassment of politicizing his music. I wouldn't play that one. That was kind of it's hilarious, but I don't know how to Yeah, so I think that's probably the only other one, or like the two very bottom ones. I just thought it was funny because for some reason I think people getting painful tattoos is hilarious. But the other, him dancing and making fun of the TikTok dude who made fun of him, was kind of funny. So. Yeah.
Oh fuck, that's crazy, bro. I broke my nail. I broke my fucking nail.
Ow.
It was just short, yeah. But you know, he chose to black out those tattoos. So But yeah, no, I could not imagine that shit on my hand, like around the nails, and like, oh no,
I
nope.
can't imagine the hands, anyways, because I have my feet tattooed.
Oh
And-
hell no! I have
Mhm.
that, and then I have that one, and I have my hangover gang tat with the heart, and then I also have that.
Yeah, I have this one. If you
I have
guys
one on
seen
my
that
ankle too. Oh no, I don't think I've ever seen that one. I like that
Yeah.
one. Yeah. That's one of my favorites, but I really love this one.
Yeah, I like that one a lot too.
It's the only color I have though. But I'm gonna get my next one like right here.
Like this one?
Yeah, like on the top. It's gonna be my stronger version tattoo. I get it on March 18th.
That's
17th?
what
18th.
That's what I want on this side.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get it right
yeah.
here. I got
Yeah.
hair color on me today. I did some blue and green. Dude, I'm telling you, today at work, I did 4 hours worth of work in 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yep.
I got no hair dye on me.
No, I got no hair dye.
Odd
Yep.
man out today.
It's too cold. Dave Mustaine of Megadeth is also pretty funny how he deals with the hecklers in the audience, like going to a good comedy gig. Oh, I love that. Robert, did you ever find the reaction? Question mark, question mark, question mark. How do I send 50 quid? Oh, damn. There's a little $sign on the chat box at the bottom right-hand corner. That's super generous of you. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's funny. I like them. They're cool.
I would show you my feet tattoo, but I don't know if I could get my foot up that high to be like, hey, look, guys, see it?
Yeah, I have an ankle tattoo, but that's definitely not happening. This camera's too high. It's like up here.
Yeah. I have an ankle tattoo too. And I have one on my back.
Yeah, I'm expanding. Yeah, I'm working on my sleeve first. I really want to like have it all kind of like filled in. After seeing that video, Ronnie, though, I don't think I'll be messing with my hands though.
No, and then so the tattoo artist that I use is actually a friend of mine too. Like, but anyways, they talk about some of the tattoos on your fingers, depending on where you're getting them tattooed. Like, never get in between like the web because they don't last. Like it sloughs off.
Yeah.
And your feet, the feet, that freaking hurts.
I can't even imagine, like, because like up here, like, actually this writing didn't really hurt that much at all. Like, I thought for sure. Oh, thank you, Dave. But like the shading on the flames up the top and stuff up here, yeah, and then the shading like up the blacking it out like that. Because I was a cover up. I had something changed into the Phoenix first. Yeah, that shit was a little painful. But, not so painful that I'm not going to do it again.
Like this one right here. Oh, no, this one on this side. When it see how it's getting close to the elbow?
That should hurt, huh?
I was fine right through here. I was very aware he was like doing this top part. I was like, what the hell is that?
Yeah. My the Hangover Gang one here, the darker shading and stuff, that shit fucking hurt. Like I have the stars on this one, and that wasn't nearly as painful as whatever the fuck went on this arm. I don't know
Really?
what it was. Yeah, I don't know what the difference was or whatever. I don't know if it's because the way he was shading it. Oh, that's cool. I really just went like that so I could look on.
I'm like, I'm trying to like,
like, let me just get off camera here.
like, and then I got this one. And I'm like,
Yes, we have. Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
We'll see. I am ready. I've been ready. Born ready.
We'll just pause it a lot.
Yeah. Which is
Hello, beautiful human. I am Zach. That is Dan. And we welcome to the studio.
Oh, no sound.
Ren is here.
Yeah,
hey. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for being here.
No, make sure. Oh, yeah, no, I was going to say, make sure it's not muted. Sometimes my shit comes up muted.
That was very nice, Joe. Thank you.
Oh, holy shit, Joe. Thank you. Y'all, thank you so much.
Yes, that's so awesome. We appreciate you so much.
Woo. Yeah, for sure. I always wonder how people go with tattoos on the head, not face, like on the actual skull. Yeah, I know. Like,
could you imagine the vibration?
Dude, on the ones like where Tom is like tatted on like by the temple and stuff around here, I know you cannot tell me that shit did not hurt. I know it hurt. Nobody can tell me, nah, it wasn't that. Nah, it was definitely that bad.
Well, I was telling you the other day when with Dada, when he I think he was in the live when I was talking about that guy that I met,
yeah,
Julio, sitting back, like just chilling, getting
like,
right here on his throat, like just chilling, like it was just nothing. I was like, oh no, sir.
Yeah, there's this group that's on that I see on like Instagram and stuff, the Trump Latinos. I don't know if you've seen them at all.
Yep,
they had a video where they literally got MAGA tattooed on their neck, like
what?
Just like, dude, like massive all the way across in big bubble letters and shit. And I was just like, ow, like I can't even. Like more so like because this is bone or whatever, but I mean this is just like really soft skin. And then the healing process, and then it gets sore. Oh,
yeah.
No.
It's nice to be here next to this absolutely horrifying cat pillow.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, no. Why did that happen? Oh. No.
Oh no. There's two of you.
Yes, I'm trying to get it off.
I was like, wait,
I don't know what I clicked.
Fuck, I'm seeing double. I need to quit drinking.
They don't know what you're talking about. Okay, how do I get that off?
Oh, it's just one of you on their screen?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, I'd have to be. Yeah, I would have to be sedated too. Nope.
Oh, I thought you were talking about because there's two of me.
No.
I was like, yeah, me too.
No, I was responding to the chat.
Yeah, I would definitely have to be sedated.
How do I get that off?
I just really do want to thank everybody that's donated today because that just really means a lot, you guys.
Yeah, holy shit. Y'all are fucking awesome.
Yeah. We appreciate that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we hit, hang on, I got to get rid of this echo. Y'all can't hear it, but I can.
No, I can absolutely hear it. There's 2 of you on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh. You're still echoing for me.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Can you turn off the other camera? The front camera? Oh.
Thank you, Dave.
Oh yeah. I want to be sedated.
Oh yeah.
Mama's all right. Daddy's all right. Just now I'm gonna go off on a tangent of old songs.
I see triple. The Shenanigans of Bitter Betty podcast. The way we roll.
What it is? Yeah. Yeah. Well, we can just play it from YouTube right now and we can figure out the media player later. Like if it's a little laggy, that's not gonna be a problem because usually I can still hear it like well. So I think it should be okay. Jeez, man.
Still live?
I wonder, did they like come back on? Did they leave and come back on? Have they like had lunch? Or like it's dinner time?
Yeah, he
you know
came
they
on at
you know
2
they
o'clock.
you know they live in Texas?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I want to say he's out by like Dripping Springs or something maybe. Like closer to between Austin and San Antonio-ish, I think.
He's a nice guy. I've actually talked to him when he was on Instagram Live one time.
Yeah, I freaking love Flawed, dude. And
Yeah.
Mo. I think they're fucking entertaining.
Mo.
So, although I had jumped in Cliff Beats live when he went live last night, and like everybody was asking about the diss or whatever, and like I guess him and Flawed had something, I don't know, like he reacted to Flawed's video and I guess somebody told him that Flawed was talking shit about him on a live. Now I don't know if he actually saw it or if that's what just somebody said, but now I feel like I have to go
Investigate.
Yeah.
Or we could just let them be them and
Well, apparently this is a while back. Like I mean it did what he was saying didn't sound like something necessarily Flawed would do, but I mean, I don't know.
still haven't moved. Dave, what hasn't moved? I don't I think I'm a little bit confused.
Yeah. Sinden?
I'm trying not to be confused.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm not the sharpest tool in the
I mean, to be fair, it was only like a handful of people. Like 5.
Hey, Backwoods.
Hey,
How are
Backwoods
ya?
Logan, what's up? Hey.
Thanks for stopping by.
Hello,
Yeah,
beautiful.
on our end. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, you've not moved? You staying here the whole time? It's like, well, I don't know what time it is where you are, but in our this time it's a not moving time. It's the evening when we don't move. Can y'all hear the? Oh yeah. I wonder, can we change the delay? Me either.
That sounds like another day's problem.
Right? For real. La 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 la.
Okay, Peter, thank you. So, Eddie, sometimes you're not even sure if you're in the shed. That's hilarious.
Oh man. Not now, but I did before. Avi said not now, but I did before. Oh yeah. It's Dave. Hi Dave. Hi Dave. Hi Dave. Hi Dave.
I'm not even trying.
I'm trying. You don't scare me at all. If you did a drive-by, I'd wave. Hi Dave. Let's go.
This is just the interview, right?
Hello, beautiful human. I am Zach. That is Dan. And we welcome to the studio. Ren is here.
Hey. Hello, hello, hello.
Thank you for being here.
It's nice to be here next to this absolutely horrifying cat pillow.
We say that about the cat, but the truth is that's one of the most famous things about our show. Maybe one of the most famous pillows of all time, actually. Yeah, many people like hold it like they.
Yeah. I know he did not just call that cat pillow creepy when he has a video full of creepy headed animals.
And
fucking pigs and sheeps and foxes and cats and lizards and shit. You're in a lamb. Oh, major echo.
Oh crap. Where's the echo from? I guess we should talk or they wouldn't know if it was an echo. Echo, echo, echo. Okay. Is it all of us that are echoing? Oh, it's the video, but not us.
Can I cradle it?
You can do it. Yes, whatever you need to feel safe.
Yeah, this is my emotional support pillow now.
My emotional.
Okay, cool.
Sounds delicious. Okay. Yeah.
That is,
thank you.
It's pure purpose.
Yeah, thank you.
By the way, your speaking voice is incredible.
Dave,
Thank you.
You have a great tone, and it comes through in the music you make because a lot of it is done in this in the style of poetry. Is that kind of correct?
That's funny.
I didn't think we were that bad to look at. Damn. All right. Well, fine.
or am I totally off base?
Yeah, I think I weave a lot of poetry into what I'm doing, for sure. A lot of spoken word, a lot of hip hop. I mean, some of the best hip hop, it has its origins in that, really. Rhyme and poetry, what rap stands for.
Your story is so... Music means something really different to you. And I think it all stems from, like, I don't even know where to begin, dude. Like, I've been listening to your music, and then we have... your story is, like, just in our brief, it's 10 pages. Because you've been through
Holy shit.
an exceptional amount.
That's true.
In a way that, like people go through things all the time, and health is something that is completely and totally out of our control. But in moments where you've tried to manage and go after figuring out what was holding you back health-wise, you've just been steered in the wrong directions, which would ultimately lead to you. I mean, do you look at that today and go, I wish the doctor would have told me exactly what I needed to know at the very beginning? Or are you somewhat grateful for the journey that it's put you on?
It's a difficult question, man. It's a very difficult question because and I guess it comes back to whether you see things as a gift or a curse, which is the choice. And, you know, if there was a parallel universe with a Ren that hadn't gone through those things, would I be the artist that I am? Would I be right? I wouldn't be talking about the topics that I am, but how would the course of my life transpired? And I think it always just comes down to a choice. So you might as well choose the thing that makes you feel better about it, which is that it's a gift, right? Because if I look at it like a gift and I look at it like a fresh perspective, then it justifies all of that stuff happening. And it's unusual to think about a parallel universe where none of those things happened, because I think with that comes a little bit of negativity towards my situation now. So I think the decision to be grateful it really serves me.
The music you're making today, I mean, the album that is one of the big topics of discussion, Sick Boy, it is crafted while you're up in Canada figuring out your health, correct? For a fourth time at this point or something.
Yeah, well, some of it was crafted before I left, knowing that I was going to Canada. Some of the tracks put together then, and then there was a few tracks that I actually produced and recorded whilst in treatment there, yeah.
So my understanding of the story
Pause it real quick.
Is...
Just because, for one, I want to make sure we're pausing enough. But two, I absolutely love listening to Ren talk.
Me too. Well, I wasn't going to say that, but... Joe, thank you. Oh, my gosh. You're so awesome.
You're so nice.
That makes me so happy. So
I know. Look, I'm at some point I'm gonna probably end up crying, guys. So just be aware. Okay.
I'm emotionally broken. I don't cry anymore.
Oh, well, I cry all the time. But
I have to get drunk to cry, to really cry. Yeah, you don't want that, Lacey. She's a Fruit Loop.
Oh, well, thanks, Joe.
I don't know. Jet engine sounds pretty dope, though.
I don't know. What do we?
Yeah, thanks, Eddie. I got family in Bury St. Edmunds. I have no idea where that is, if it's north or west or east or south, but I know it is a pretty long train ride from London. Pretty long train ride from London, that one. It's like maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours from London. I don't know in which direction. But it's beautiful.
Yeah, sorry.
It's beautiful like Ren. I don't know. That's a good question. Anybody know in the chat? Does anybody know? Yeah, he does. He's good at asking questions.
Sign a great deal, and you get addicted. Well, let's start with the beginning. You get addicted to busking.
Yeah.
Which I didn't understand could be a real thing, but is, because it is like this instant reaction that can release something in you, correct?
Yeah, I love it. And it was the first thing. I mean, I only ever had one job in my life when I was 16, working at a co-op, and I got fired for throwing sprouts at my coworker. So from that moment forth, I decided that because I'm.
Hi from Ireland, Stephen Okora. I love Ireland. I want to go to Ireland so bad. I love all things Irish. Yeah. Makes me think STI like the car. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice, Peter. I've been to Cambridge and know what?
Or is he going to tell us something? Know what?
Oh, know what? What is the question? Yeah, I don't know. Bury St. Minans is northeast of London. Thank you. Yay! Now I know which direction it is. Northeast
of London.
Yeah.
I mean, I was obsessed with music ever since I was 10 years old, and I was producing beats and selling my mixtapes at festivals as a 13-year-old with this little.
Your story is like, just in our brief,
to be like, oh, cool. I could.
Oh. I didn't see his pants. Because he is like he wrote there's lyrics. Oh my gosh. Obscene fiend in a pair of baggy jeans. That's what he is. That's why. He's an obscene fiend in a pair of baggy jeans. Something. I think that's the hunger.
So today was kind of fueled by this ability to have hyperfixation on things.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I even
fueled by ADHD.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Because in those, it's just like my brain, which is a very common thing. So ADHD, there's a lot of new research that says it's essentially like a dopamine dependency. So you're constantly seeking these little spikes, and if you're doing something that's not giving you that spike of dopamine, you become disinterested, and you find it very difficult to do.
Dude,
and,
I've never heard anybody say it so clearly.
It was the only thing that felt meditative for me. I could sit there for hours on end, producing, playing, singing, rehearsing the same lines over and over again.
Yep.
So I think it 100%, and even to this day, it's the same thing. It's the one thing I can sit there happily forgetting to eat all day, just because I just become so immersed in it.
What do you learn about people from busking?
So much, mate. It's very interesting. I become fascinated with the psychology of performance. There was one of the most interesting things I learned is that there are these things called mirror neurons, right? Where if you observe a behavior, you become inclined to repeat it because we're like creatures of community, and we it's why in those talent shows when you watch somebody like gasping or crying at a moment where someone's singing, you feel that emotion just by seeing that person in the crowd, and it's like because your brain gets activated to mirror those things. So with busking, what I found was really interesting is if you can hold just one or two people watching you, it instantly creates a space that's safe enough for everybody else to come and watch you. So as long as you like kind of focus your energy on not like, oh no, why am I not getting a crowd? Because that energy almost gets projected out. If you can capture one or two people's attention, all of a sudden that two people turn into 10, turn into 50, turn into 100, just because they're enabled by other people doing it. So I found out I probably makes me sound a little bit mental, but I love to people watch while I'm playing because I think it feeds into my performance while I'm doing it.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Well, because you have the ability to react in real time, and you're not necessarily focused on what you need to do next. You're focused on what they want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's really, and it's a positive feedback loop, right? Because if you're holding, because the good thing about busking as well is people are there by choice. They haven't bought a ticket, and if they're not enjoying it, they're just like they're chatting away. The people who stop to watch you do it completely out of their own free will. So it's a really affirming thing, and then you get this positive feedback loop, which helps me almost forget myself, which is almost my constant goal as a performer, is get rid of the thinking mind, get rid of the self-aware mind, and just be doing and just be. And my favorite moments in life are when I almost forget my physical form and just become whatever song it is, and it kind of comes through me. Some of my favorite artists, I think, had the ability to kind of tap into that flow state, like Jimi Hendrix, like Jeff Buckley, the freedom of performance.
But is that something you're only tapping into?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you said it because now I realize his pants. Why are they rolled up that way?
I've noticed that too, like this 90s, like rolled up baggy.
Dude, only Ren could like rock that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know, talking about me? Oh. Okay. I don't know what to even say. That's flattering. I'm on top over here. I'm on our screen. I'm on top. So wait.
And see,
why does that always happen to me?
But see, on my screen, I'm on top.
Oh, maybe so. Mel, oh, so we're all on top of our own thing.
I'm on.
Because I'm looking at the. Oh, I am on the bottom. Okay. Well, dang.
Yeah, because I usually I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle.
It's a Carol sandwich. Oh, you need to get it and show them close up so they can see it. Or maybe we could. Oh yeah. I think they should. You need to see it. Y'all, you're not gonna believe how good this drawing of Ren is that she did. Everybody wishes they were younger. Tell me about it. The older I get it, the more I feel the hunger. Here we finish lyrics.
T at the bottom.
If somebody throws lyrics at you, you have to finish the lyrics. It's the rule. Just like, hi, Dave, hi, Dave, hi, Dave.
I'm not even trying.
See? That's how it works. Everybody wishes they were younger. The older I'm getting, the more I feel the hunger. Bouncing like a wilt, the weight help the skeleton eat out the sofa.
We cannot hear the cat. The cat.
Oh yes, this is so good. I hope y'all can see that as good as it is. Like, oh yeah. There you go.
Oh, that's what Mel wants or Deadhead wants to send me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep. Ha 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 ha. I get to know.
Well,
because it's not a surprise for me, so then I get to know.
Well, shit.
Ha ha. Na. Wow, if I'm not 12.
She's like, I promise. All right, fuck. Put this thing down.
Okay. That's Dan.
Oh, is it bigger on the screen? I want to see those.
Yeah, it's bigger. I made it. I made her bigger.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what she said.
She made it bigger.
And then
super size prize.
And then this is Ren that I drew.
I love so that one good. Too.
Oh, and hang on.
So good.
Hang on.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Golden Ticket Wonka.
Charlie Chocolate Factory. What?
Dave, my guy. He had to say the Golden Ticket, Dave. Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave.
And then I'm working on a set of Ren nails. I painted him on there.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah. Those are things I enjoy doing.
Shake my fries. Simon,
oh my gosh.
understood the assignment. Make my order supersize.
Okay. Yeah. No blushing Bettys, please.
Dirty blushing bitter Bettys. Absolutely.
I can go get some mud.
Yo, what are the odds Ren mentions his Toblerone in this interview?
When you're on stage, or is that something you're tapping into when you're recording in the studio?
It's a bit. I literally did a whole online course from it called Flow State. I've done it with Connor, who's here actually, and I try and apply it whenever I can, because I think those moments where you become thoughtless, even social interaction, going out dancing, going out partying, enjoying like running, whatever, when you become less self-aware, things just flow much nicer, and I think life becomes more enjoyable. So it's constantly like a thing that I'm trying to fall into.
Yo, beautiful human, real quick, I want to tell you my secret to the perfect date night for me and my boyfriend. You can steal it. I will let you steal it. Dan, I'll also let you steal it so you can do it with your girlfriend.
Oh, thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
You guys should make a HelloFresh dinner together.
Yum.
Seriously, I'm not kidding. It brings you together. Plus, at the end of it, you get a great meal.
Ads.
And it's so easy to incorporate HelloFresh into your life. So once you do it for a date night,
y'all are dirty in the chat.
I think that was just a constant theme in my life, and maybe it set the stage for a chronic illness getting a hold of my body, because some people don't develop autoimmunity. Some people don't fall into a state of chronic sickness. They get something like Lyme disease, and their body deals with it, and they're okay. But then you have a percentage of people who don't, and there are theories as to why that happens. So I'm not sure if the dis-ease in my body, the dis-ease came from dis-ease and came from a place of discontentment, because I kind of always felt that. I can't even really tell you a time, not to get too heavy, but I can't really tell you a time where I don't think I did feel like that, apart from in the recent years, when I've been picking everything apart and then putting it back together again, and I've finally come to a place in my life where I'm feeling a much greater sense of peace and tranquility.
And by the way, it's a journey of health that is, it's being supported by those who appreciate and feel understood by your music, and you're giving, and you have given them your music in return, right? Like for GoFundMe donations for treatment, you would give them the album in return.
100%, yeah. And yeah, it's so important to me. And now, luckily, I've gotten to this place where I'm financially independent, and it feels really nice to be a voice for those people, be a voice for the voiceless, be somebody who can tell their story, because my story is so many people's story. And when I started doing the health blogging before, when I was too sick to make music, I realized that there is such a underground community of people who aren't seen, who are just suffering under the surface because they're not dealt with properly by the medical industry, but they're too sick to really speak up about it. So it feels really nice and empowering to be in a position where I can tell their story too.
And in a nutshell, you were wrongly diagnosed. Like they thought you had something called ME.
Yeah. Well, I was first initially diagnosed with bipolar, which was a misdiagnosis, because my symptoms would come cyclically and in waves when I wasn't looking after myself or when I was eating the wrong thing, but I didn't know that at the time.
But that's also connected to Lyme disease.
Yeah, exactly. But I didn't know that. So they were like, oh, well, some days you feel a bit better. Some days you feel like really like mentally foggy, brain confused. And they're like, well, it sounds like hypercycling bipolar. So I was put on citalopram. I was put on some different SSRIs, which made me a lot worse. Because I had underlying MCAS, which is this allergic condition, but I didn't know that at the time either. So I just fought through it because I was like, well, the doctors tell me it will even out eventually and I'll be fine eventually. And so I just went through the mill with all these things. Valium was the worst one because of the withdrawals, but I just went.
Say what? Say it again.
Community of people who aren't seen, who are just suffering under the surface because they're not dealt with properly by the medical industry, but they're too sick to really speak up about it. So it feels really nice and empowering to be in a position where I can tell their story too.
And in a nutshell, you were wrongly diagnosed. Like they thought you had something called ME.
Yeah. Well, I was first initially diagnosed with bipolar, which was a misdiagnosis because my symptoms would come cyclically and in waves when I wasn't looking after myself or when I was eating the wrong thing, but I didn't know that at the time.
But that's also connected to Lyme disease.
Yeah, exactly. But I didn't know that. So they were like, oh, well, some days you feel a bit better. Some days you feel like really like mentally foggy, brain confused. And they're like, well, it sounds like their story, because my story
I think you went
is
back
so
too
many
far.
people's story. And when I started doing the health blogging before, when I was too sick to make music, I realized that there is such a underground community of people who aren't seen, who are just suffering under the surface because they're not dealt with properly by the medical industry, but they're too sick to really speak up about it. So it feels really nice and empowering to be in a position where I can tell their story too.
And in a nutshell, you were wrongly diagnosed. Like, they thought you had something called ME.
Yeah. Well, I was first initially diagnosed with bipolar, which was a misdiagnosis because my symptoms would come cyclically and in waves when I wasn't looking after myself or when I was eating the wrong thing, but I didn't know that at the time.
But that's also connected to Lyme disease.
Yeah, exactly. But I didn't know that. So they were like, oh, well, some days you feel a bit better. Some days you feel like really like mentally foggy, brain confused. And they're like, well, it sounds like hypercycling bipolar. So I was put on citalopram. I was put on some different SSRIs, which made me a lot worse. Because I had underlying MCAS, which is this allergic condition, but I didn't know that at the time either. So I just fought through it because I was like, well, the doctors tell me it will even out eventually and I'll be fine eventually.
Welcome back, Cosmic.
And so I just went through the mill with all these things. Valium was the worst one because of the withdrawals, but I was bouncing from doctor to doctor, and then eventually, as I was deteriorating, they said, well, you're tired loads of the time, you're in pain, maybe it's like ME, fibromyalgia, and I'm on the waiting list for a year, and I finally get to see that doctor, and then the treatment is resting more, and it's like I've been in bed for. It's honestly, it's really.
What did you say when Tom says what?
Sorry.
Yeah.
And tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
And sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. It's just the way you are. Accept it. Yes, me too. Welcome back. What's up, Border? Just remembered. That's okay.
Border.
I know. We were cracking it up.
Cosmic.
I'm crying. I don't know even why, because I have so many things wrong with me. It's not funny. Oh, don't cry. Yep.
It's the level of care is so bad for people who go through those things. So, you know, I was really hopeful for this appointment for a whole year, went to the appointment, and it was just really disappointing. And that was a cycle that went on for years of just like getting my hopes up for something and then getting my hopes obliterated and my physicality being worse off. And it was something that I had to constantly pick myself up from the ground until the point of breaking point in 2015, where it kind of culminated in going into fully blown psychosis because I think my brain had just had enough.
Well, and you literally tried to do everything at one point. I mean, you explore fecal transplants.
Yep. yeah. That was the highlight of my life. That was having somebody else's excrement put in my backside was yes, what a journey. That was it was another thing because there's a lot of science behind it, right? So you're implementing.
I bet it was. Oh God.
Poor Ren.
I can't even fathom what that would be like. And I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny, but like I didn't know that was even a thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
I don't even know what to say about that. Like, wow. Okay. So that took a turn.
Implementing someone else's microbiome into your own. So at the time I was like, because I had so many digestive problems, I was like, maybe it's gut based and maybe it's just like this dysbiosis that's throwing my whole body off. So I'm one of the most researched things, and it was healing things like Crohn's disease. It was healing a lot of autoimmune conditions. Even MS was being slowed down by having these fecal transplants. So, you know, my music wasn't known at the time. I spent 6 months raising £6,000, which was the price of it. You know, don't come from a poor family, so they couldn't help me. So I had to do it myself. Really, I started doing these health blogs and reaching out to the chronically ill community, and eventually I raised the money. And there was so much hope. This is just before the psychosis. There was so much hope for that 6 months. At the time, I was so ill and so underweight that I couldn't get out of bed. So that whole 6 months I was in bed. Maybe I'd get up and have a shower every few days, but even that was pretty excruciating.
And this is before you know you have Lyme, right?
This is before I know I have Lyme disease, yeah. So I raise the money. I go to stay in this clinic, and we do 10 days of the fecal transplant thing, and then my body had an autoimmune reaction to it, and it made my symptoms like about 5 times worse. And that I think for the level of hope that I had, it was like one of the most crushing things ever. And then it was a few weeks after that it was the start of the Seven Sins song. I was literally lying on the kitchen floor, like with my hands, sort of like with my nails digging into the floor because it was in so much pain and so much. I don't know, just I was just so bitter about the fact that you have your sights set on this thing, you do this thing, and then it not only does it not work, but it makes you worse. And yeah, I just remember this thing, and then my mum came down. She came down the stairs and saw me in this state, and then I just felt myself. It was really strange. I kind of felt myself fall through this tunnel. It was almost like quite a spiritual experience, and all of a sudden, it just like all that pain and everything. It's so bizarre. I still can't really understand what happened. But it's like all my pain stopped, all the weird feelings stopped, and I just felt this weird sense of euphoria. And I came to, I remember looking around, and I developed this tick, which was like a click in my hands. And I kept doing it, but I was speaking really eloquently to my mum and almost like really witty and funny. And she was kind of like nervously laughing at all the things I was saying. Can't really quite remember what I was saying, but I was in this kind of like manic euphoric state. And then like loads of I started having loads of strange behaviors. Like I went down into the living room and I couldn't stand the fact that everything wasn't parallel. So I'd move everything parallel. And then it kind of culminated in me. Well, there was a few days of euphoria, and then it turned into just like this intense feeling of dread that I couldn't explain. And I'd wake up at like 3 a.m. sometimes, like screaming as loud as I could, like literally scream. My mum would run in. It'd be like these night terror things. And then my communication went the opposite way, and I couldn't really communicate what was happening, and I developed a vocal stutter where I'd get stuck on words for maybe 2 minutes. So it'd be like just again and again and again. And then I started becoming quite delusional and thinking that the only explanation for my health struggles could be demonic or some sort of experiment. It was like the only thing that my mind at the time, a rational mind, made sense. And there was a time where I decided that the only way to short circuit my reality was to do the thing that was least expected of me. And this one time while I was in the car with my mum, I jumped out the car on a road. I ran into the road and I took off all my clothes, and I just lay in the middle of the road and caused a traffic jam while I was like laughing hysterically at the sky, because I thought this is the last thing they expect. And if I do this, then all of this is going to stop. And then the police came up, and luckily my mum talked me out of getting sectioned. And yeah, that was about 3 months where I was just in this really intense psychosis.
That was really fueled by this one treatment that like really, I mean, because it's such intense pain.
Yeah.
That you don't even know how to compute it.
Yeah.
Like you're still alive, but you're feeling like it's like your body's breaking down, but like you mentioned that there's a song about that moment when you're on the kitchen floor.
Yeah.
What role does that song play in this whole process? Does it come to allow you to find peace? Does it rationalize and help you understand? Does what does that song mean?
I think because right at the start it has this like Welsh choir, which is almost like a eulogy to myself, and I was setting the scene with that. It's just because that moment was such a prominent moment that always sticks in my mind that it wasn't. I don't even know if it was catharsis. It was just to tell the story in its rawest form without sugarcoating it, just making it as much as a window and as much as a transparent window as it could be.
What is it like to go back to that?
Not that comfortable always, no. But it's something I've spoken about, and it's something I've spoken in therapy about, and it's still important for me. I think there's an element of PTSD throughout the years, because it literally does feel like you're being tortured. Like when you're, sorry, when you're lying in bed for that long, it does feel like you're.
Oh. Yeah. Damn. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat.
Yeah, that's like my favorite.
I love the yum 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 yum.
Yeah. I love that. I love that.
Yum 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 yum. Yeah. Yep, let's go.
You're being tortured,
No.
and your captor is you don't know when it's going to stop, if ever. And then life seems a bit pointless, because you see, all the people that I grew up with doing their thing, getting married, getting jobs, doing the thing, and I didn't really have a 20, so it was yeah, it's quite difficult, but it feels, despite the element of PTSD that I think it's really important for me, because I'm probably a lucky, very small percentage of people who have managed to climb out of that place, and some people don't ever climb out of that place. So it's really important for me to tell their story, in hopes that more awareness comes, and in hopes they don't feel alone.
I appreciate that. I lost my friend this year. She had a terminal illness, and I think people don't realize how much time you lose.
Yeah.
And this concept that you're a prisoner to your own fucking body.
Yeah.
And even though your brain can tell you one thing, your body can do something, they don't correspond.
That's it. And especially when you have a part in yourself, and I'm really sorry about your friend, by the way, really sorry. But when you have a part inside of yourself that's just craves life so much, and just wants that, because you know what I mean, because we all want, and we all deserve it. And it can feel very confusing, and very. I touch on a lot of spiritual things on this album, and it can be very spiritually confusing. Being like, what is the purpose of this? And it's coming full circle to the first question, and then attributing a purpose to it. And then I think about that, and I'm like, okay, I have a trip, so it's giving it meaning, but where's the meaning for the people who don't? You know what I mean? Like, where? Sorry. But where is the meaning for the people who just suffer and die with this? Like, where's the rationale in a spiritual sense? Like, what justification is there for that? Or is it just meaningless, and is it just what it is, and it's a very sort of like Nietzsche view of everything that is just.
Yeah. It's your mind can definitely be your mind can be a prison and your own worst enemy, for sure.
Things just happen. It's just part of the whole cycle of life, and yeah, it's something that makes me have a bit of a tug of war with my own spirituality of what I believe and what I think, and something that I quite still have.
I can hear you.
I say I can hear you.
No microphone when you hear what he has. Wait, no microphone. What? She said, "Yep." Wait, maybe can you hear her? Oh, Cosmic can't.
Oh, yeah.
Hear
Can
the cat
anybody
at the top.
can anybody hear Deadhead at all?
Yeah, I
Or-
guess she can. I guess somebody else said Hesketh said can't hear the cat at the top. The kitty at the top.
Oh, I missed that.
When you pause the video, they can't hear me.
Can you hear me now?
Cosmic hears me and Carol, but not Deadhead. I'm so confused.
So y'all can't hear me at all? I swear to God, if it ain't one thing, it's another.
I'm telling you, man, the struggle is
So they can only
real.
hear Tova and myself.
Yeah.
You want to try jumping back out and in like you did earlier and it fixed your problem, or is it something else?
I guess so, because ask them if they were able to hear me before.
Can hear you now. They said yes. Heard
Okay,
you
y'all-
then, Deadhead. Yeah. Can now.
Okay, good. Why are you confused, Border?
Me too, Border. Me too. Okay.
Okay, good.
guess
I don't
we're
know what
good
that
now.
was.
Well, I did flip a switch on in the OBS, so maybe that was it. I don't know. I mean, I've never had that on before, but okay.
Eddie said sounds good.
Okay, good. But I was saying a while ago that I went through postpartum psychosis after I had my son, and that was a nightmare. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Yeah.
But
It's tough, man.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go back to this.
Haven't landed where or what or why, probably eternally, but yeah, it's I hope to, in whatever way in the path of my career, carve out a space that hopefully eases some of that suffering for people, just because I know how insidious it can be.
And it's coming through in these records. But one of the songs of yours that it's not on this body of work, but High Ren.
Yeah.
It is so brutally honest, and it's a conversation amongst yourself. And I mean, are you crafting that record thinking back to where you were mentally at that time, or are you crafting that record from a space where, like, what you hear is where you were? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think with that song, because I mean, it's impossible for my house stuff not to leak into stuff, just 'cause it's been so much a big part of my periphery. But that song was really, I mean, the core of it was really just the human plight, not the plight of the chronically ill person, but just the human plight of these two duality, the ego and the self-doubt, and the overconfidence and the overdoubt. It was just really like the doubt of me as a creator. And it was quite fun, actually, at times for me to just poke fun at that, poke fun at myself and not take it too seriously, you know? And yeah, I think that's why it did so well, because it was on a human level just relatable to a lot of people.
Totally.
Because you don't have to have gone through a big life full of trauma to be able to have a voice inside that's like, you can't do that. Especially in today's age, man, like with like the barrage of like, we're put under a microscope, and social media has made us all performers. Like all of us are now entertainers, because we're all just showing little snippets of our lives, which I think is a new thing for the human brain to process and get to terms with, of like being so observed makes you very self-aware. And within that realm of self-awareness becomes a lot of self-criticism, right? So, and I think that's why, and also as well, I mean, it's a 9-minute song, which is a bit of an antithesis. It's a bit of a juxtaposition to what is successful these days, which is short, fast food content, you know? Yeah.
Well, because you're telling a real story, and honestly, it's so, the details are so vivid, and the way you produce it, I can see you talking to yourself in a mirror. I can see the duality, like the two sides of you.
Yeah.
Super wild.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
Exquisite song.
Yeah.
Really fucking exquisite.
Appreciate that.
Is that a stream of consciousness, or how does that work?
He seems like he's such a nice guy.
I had the concept for years, actually. I just hadn't done anything with it. I knew I wanted to do it, and I actually had a whole 4-minute long song which I scrapped all of the lyrics for, which was a similar sort of concept. But then I came back to it years later, because I'd gotten better at guitar, I'd gotten better at lyric writing, and I was like, oh, I want to bring this concept to life. I think it'd be a really cool video. I never really expect it to go the way it did. And in the end as well, the end was a lot bleaker at the start. It ended up with me offing myself after the negative voice gets too much. And I remember showing my friend and they were like, Ren, why are your songs always so bloody depressing? And I was like, that's a good point. And so I went away and thought about it, sat with it for a while, and then I wrote that last verse, which ended up being my favourite verse on the song, which is a lot more hopeful and bringed a lot more, which was actually more true to my story at the time as well. So it was, yeah, I'm really glad that they pulled me up on it in that way, actually, because I think it's my favourite thing, is the kind of acceptance of the dark and the light, rather than one winning over the other, because it's not even really the light winning over the dark of the hope. It's just more that those two things exist in parallel duality,
and they could exist, and they should exist on any given day,
and they always do. That's the thing. I think this we're obsessed with the narrative of good versus evil in Hollywood, in stories and everything, and it's always like the battle of good versus evil, and whether in a horror film or in a superhero film, one always wins. But I don't really think that's the truth. I think that it's more akin to the yin yang symbol, where both exist inside each other, and there'll always be a place for both and a need for both.
What a beautiful thing to accept.
Yeah, and I think that acceptance makes, because I think we're such harsh critics of ourselves, you know what I mean? We're so quick to point fingers at people without accepting our own hypocrisy within that. But I do think life becomes less of a struggle when you don't see as things as this is good, this is bad, this is black, this is white. Because I think when things are like that, it becomes a little bit more jarring to navigate life.
What does it feel like when you find out that you didn't have this ME, but you ended up having Lyme disease?
It was a really weird one, because when I first, because so what happened? So I was in the psychosis, right? And there's part of me that's still lucid, and I'm researching.
Pause it.
Do what?
I don't.
I was just curious what ME was. Like what?
I know what MS
Does
is.
anybody in the chat know what
Yeah,
ME stands for? Like what that is?
Let me see. Google it real
Sorry,
quick.
go ahead.
Hang on. I'm going to Google that. Malgic I can't even pronounce it. It's a chronic fatigue syndrome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Online, because I was always researching online. Before that I was taking countless different supplements and trying different things that weren't working, but I was like, I found this condition. This subsect of kids with autism had this condition called PANDAS, PANDAS, which is caused by the Streptococcus bacteria that gets inside your brain and causes all these psychotic-like symptoms. And I was like, oh, I wonder if that's with me. So I convinced my mum to take me to a gastroenterologist, and I faked a stomach bug because I knew that I'd get penicillin because that was active against Streptococcus. I faked this stomach bug. I go to the doctor, and gives me a course, and I tell him, oh, I've taken penicillin before, it cleared it right up. Gives me a course of penicillin. I get home, never taken it before. Take it for 2 weeks, and then my psychosis goes away, and my symptoms like diminish by about 50%. And I'm like, what the hell? And then they creep back up after it, and I'm like, and I've taken so many pills at this point that I know it's not placebo. So because I'm no stranger to the placebo effect, and so I go, this is infectious. This isn't my brain. This isn't like a miswire. This like there's an infectious element to this because I took an antibiotic and my symptoms got better. So I saved up and I go and see a infectious disease specialist in Brussels. About 6 months later, and I tell him all my symptoms before he even does any blood tests. He was like, "We're going to do some blood tests, but I'm telling you right now, you've got Lyme disease." It was like, wait until it comes back, but I'm almost certain. Tests come back positive for Lyme disease, and all the biomarkers of it as well. There's certain things in your blood like the CD57 and different inflammation blood counts, and it was this strange thing because I was so relieved that all the years that I went and sat in a doctor's office and say, no, there is something wrong with me. And they're like, Ren, we've done so many blood tests and there's nothing wrong with you. It's psychosomatic. It's all in your head. And it was like such an affirming like thing, but it also made me feel really angry as well, because I was like, why didn't somebody take the time to do what this guy did right at the start. Why did I have to do all this? So I felt a lot of anger for the medical industry, but I also felt so much relief because I finally had an answer. And then I had to find out that it's not as clear cut as you've got Lyme disease, take these antibiotics and you're better, because it had been in my body for 8 years. So I treated the Lyme disease, I take the antibiotics, and I'm just left with like all this autoimmunity and all this like stuff, residual stuff from having an untreated condition for so many years. So like it was a real mixed bag, because I had a path to wellness now. That was the great thing, and it gave me a lot more determination. But I also, there was a lot of like resentment there for the years of like medical neglect, and the times that people with 100% confidence looked at me and were like, Ren, there's nothing wrong with you. So one doctor even said, have you tried getting a hobby while I was in the thick of it? And it's, yeah.
And that's a terrible feeling, right?
Terrible.
I know.
Yeah.
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 Wild to like try to even just wrap your mind around.
Yeah, it was surreal. But the good thing was, and then I started blogging about it. I kind of got a second wind after that diagnosis, because I was like, I am going to get better. There's nothing that's going to stop me. Nothing's going to get in my way. I start blogging, and a stem cell doctor finds the blog. This was something very outside of my financial capacity at the time. He felt a sense of empathy, I guess, because his son was a musician. Funnily enough, it was hit right here in LA. He goes, if you can get yourself to LA, I'll give you a stem cell transplant for free, and I guarantee you it's going to make your life a lot better.
Wow.
I begged my mum for money for flights. She gives me flights. I stay with a family who were going through the same treatment. Funny enough, a set designer for the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air somehow. Just a guy I found on a Facebook group. They're a lovely, lovely couple.
By the way, like Lyme disease, there's a big community of people who go through it, and I have friends. It's it's a somewhat common thing here in America.
I know. Yeah, a lot more common in the UK. Yeah.
Well, and by the way, like if you look back at the traces, I'm pretty sure like it's a profit over people situation where they did pesticides and things that they shouldn't have used, and like there was an uptick in ticks and all these different things that would make its way to people, and I mean, terrible stuff. But if you caught it quick enough with the right dose of antibiotics, you'd actually be able to mitigate symptoms, because the longer it's inside of you, the worse it becomes.
That's exactly it. If you take a course of 3 weeks of doxycycline within the first, I think you've got about a month window. Most people make a full recovery.
Yeah. And again, like other famous cases of this is like Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, Avril Lavigne. I think I heard something about Justin Bieber.
I didn't know that either.
You've got what's her name? It's not coming to me now, but yeah, there have been a few cases where celebrities have come out and spoke out about it, and there's still so much misunderstanding about it. Whether it's like, because there's in the medical industry, there's still an argument whether is this just post Lyme disease and an autoimmune thing, or is this a chronic infection, whether it's persisting but evading tests that antibody tests, because of the way that it operates in your body. It's almost like a stealth bacteria. So, and there's still a big debate about that, which leaves the patient in the middle, and I don't even know which side of the fence I sit, but it leaves the patient in the middle without answers, and that's the most difficult thing, is the scientific community, that there's a couple of schools of thought, and then you have the patient, and the patient is left with no clear answers, which is why I think there's a desperate need for more resources to be put into what's actually going on, because it's tough.
The other thing too is like stem cells. A big discussion about stem cells and the ability to use them.
Yeah,
those are. I mean, rumor has it in LA they use them for almost everything.
Yeah,
and like my chiropractor's like, yo, if your shoulder hurts, like let me I'll inject you with stem cells.
Right.
Like, but it is game changing because of the way what it is. I mean, you're essentially injecting new cells to replace the unhealthy cells.
Right. And I was advised against with normal doctors. They were like, nah, just don't go there. It's not researched enough. We're not. And I took a gamble on it because I had nothing to lose really at the time. I didn't think I was going to live to see 30. So I was like, well, there's this real big opportunity. It felt right. It was one of those things that felt right. And yeah, I went and did the stem cell transplant, and 6 months later, I just got a lot better. I was able to go out singing, playing on the streets, go to the gym, hang out with friends, and it was incredible. But
is that scary to do that all again?
It was very bizarre. I just want to do a disclaimer as well and say that some people that did the transplant got worse, because I always feel when people are like, do you recommend doing this? I'm always a little bit hesitant, because I took a gamble and some people took that gamble and it didn't work out for them. So
I guess I never realized that like you could actually get worse.
Yeah. I didn't know that either.
Huh.
Well, I'm glad he didn't. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about soul crushing.
Yeah.
I'm actually really enjoying this one a lot.
Yeah.
I know.
Because it's giving me a
No, I am
lot
too.
I'm learning a
the
lot
story.
about Ren
Yes.
and his story. I really am.
Yeah, that's what I was
It
thinking
makes
too.
his music even more,
I know.
you know, personal, I guess, you know.
I know. It's definitely going to give me more insight to a lot of the lyrics. I'm going to have to go back and listen to all the songs that I've already listened
That's what
to.
I was thinking too. Like some of this, like revisit.
Yep.
So even some shake some fries.
Make my order supersized.
I think it's important for me to say that, but for me, luckily, it worked out, and it was, I don't know, it was. There was a little. I remember there was a little bit of performance anxiety the first few times I went out again, because I was like, "Well, I'm learning how to swim again." Yeah, it was bizarre, but I think I was just so relieved that I just took to it very quickly, and it was very quickly. I think it was only 6 months after my stem cell transplant that the first video that we filmed busking, after years and years of not being able to make music videos and stuff. This song "Blind Eyed" I did with my friend Sam. We went out on the street, we did this video while we were filming another one, and just started videos everywhere from these busking sessions. Just started going viral all over the internet, and it was like, oh damn! Like, because at the time I would kind of like surrender the fact, was like, oh, I'm 26 now, and you know I had this opportunity when I was 19. You know, I just want to do music for me, really, and I didn't really know if there was another chance, and all these videos start popping off, and yeah, it was really incredible actually for me. Yeah,
At 27 you think you're going to die, but the reality is at 27 you get a whole restart to your career in life.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and which is, it's kind of ironic, in it, because 27 Club, it's like the age where most of these amazing musicians died. Some of the most iconic musicians died at 27, and 27 felt almost like a rebirth for me. So there was a nice flip on that.
Really special.
Yeah.
Is Sick Boy your story?
It's not my entire story. It's definitely a photograph of moments. Yeah.
Moments that range from when to when.
Yeah. Just from that whole period, I think, you know, because you've got Sick Boy, the actual song itself. That's to do with my frustration with certain interactions with different doctors and stuff.
Masochist.
Masochist is about rebirth for me. It's about samsara. It's that Buddhist cycle of destroying, and that everything does eventually disappear and everything gets born. It's this constant cycle of destruction and rebirth. Some people took it very literally and were like, this isn't masochistic, this is sadistic, you're just talking about killing everything. You know, because there's a lot of bold lines in there, but that, you know, they're all metaphors for cutting off various ties, and it wasn't about being shocking to be shocking. For me, that song symbolized rebirth, but in a way that is quite self-destructive, by shutting yourself off from everything, which is a tendency that I had to do with my illness, because I think the thought of attachment becomes very scary when you're ill and you realize you can just lose everything. I mean, I was attached to the idea that I would.
What is it?
Masochist, I did, but the sound got fucked up and I never could release it. That and Lost All Faith as well.
Because I'm like, we haven't done those yet.
Well, maybe we need.
I think it was the same cycle as the Money Game 1 that I fucked up.
Oh, you were devastated over that.
No sound at all.
Well, we're gonna have to revisit those then.
Yeah, we may have to do like a triple threat or something, because y'all have to. Down on the Beat was like, yo, it took me right back to like late 90s, early 2000s, when I used to when kind of hip hop, electronic, like ravey type music was huge, like in the late 90s. And when I used to go to the club, but it was like a banger, and they get all sassy on it.
Hey, we're about halfway through and we're already paused. Can we take a quick break? I have to use the restroom.
Yeah. I need to get another drink anyway.
Okay. I'll be right back.
All right, we're gonna take 5, guys.
I got the.
I'll be right back.
Sign up. I'll be right back too. All right, I'm back. It's the booby rubbing sound again. That's funny. uh, I'm gonna have to find another "Be Right Back" sign, I think, because now that you've said that, I can't get that out of my head. Hang on, let me see if I can find one real quick. Stream.
All right, I'm back. All right, I'm back.
Read the chat. Read the chat. That was quick. Yeah, I didn't have to go. I just had to go talk to my husband real quick.
Smoke break, snack break, pee
He's
break.
being so nice today.
Smoke break, snack break. It's the booby running sign. Pee break. Sign again. Oh, booby time. Oh, booby time. That's hilarious.
That's hilarious. Always booby time.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Let's see. Oh, YouTube there.
Oh, check Discord. Oh, check Discord.
Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Carol had an emergency. She'll be back in just a second. But while we do that, I'm going to try and get a different sign so we can start rubbing boobies over here.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Nope. Cancel. Not that. Not that. Not that. Go back. Okay. Oh my god. Why you gotta be so difficult? Okay, YouTube. Go with that. Welcome back, Dave. So is it big
Hi, Dave.
boobs
Hi,
or
Dave.
small
Hi, Dave. Hi,
hands?
Dave. Hi, Dave.
Oh my god. No, they're funny. Hang on. I'm gonna try to fix this. Bitter Betty. I have both small hands and big boobs. Let's see.
Um,
Let's see. Let's see. No, that's not what we need. We'll do that one. Start. Let's see. And be right back. Copy. Go here. How about that? No more boobies. No more boobies for y'all.
Oh, I need. Hold on. I need to go back and see it.
It says.
It said no more boobies.
Stuff.
No more boobies. What am I even looking for? Okay, yeah. I'm a genius. Genius. Sweet. Okay.
It looked like DJ turntable to me at first, but then everybody started saying it looks like boobs. Yeah, that's what I was thinking at first. But then we're not the only dirty Betties in here.
Yeah. No more boobies.
Oh, somebody's cooking something. It smells good.
Mm-hmm.
I vote to keep the boobies. Okay, well, I'll go back to the boobies.
I vote to keep the boobies. So I think Carol said just go ahead without her because she's dealing with some stuff.
I don't want to edit it. Hang on a minute. Let me. Copy URL. Go here. Make the crowd happy and go with some boobies. There we go. There's the boobies. But we're back.
The boobies.
All right. So Carol said we can go ahead and start without her. So are y'all ready to get back into this?
Yeah, let's get back into it.
I would be a star at 19, and that all blew up in my face, and so it's just about severing ties from anything that could cause pain.
And that's any hope and dream, because it's the obstacles are too great to overcome.
Which is why it can become quite masochistic, because but in that,
that's hard.
And gaining almost like a satisfaction from being the person in control of severing all those ties. I think that's one of the things.
Yeah, because it's you before it's your illness. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that became a bit of an unhealthy theme in my life, was like leaning on destructive things because I had the power to choose them rather than my body choosing them, because my body was being so destructive in my experience of life. So if I go out one night and smoke 100 cigarettes in an evening, I've chosen to destruct. I am the person in control of that destruction.
But the other destruction is not your choice.
Exactly. And there was something quite empowering about being the person that chooses when I destruct. So I had quite a few unhealthy, some that I still carry,
welcome back,
unhealthy
Carol.
coping mechanism, just because
Literally
of that
just
power,
started back.
this feeling of empowerment that I am in control of this destruction.
I'm gonna be honest, like having this conversation allows me to see my relationship with my best friend, who I lived with for many, many years, navigate her terminal illness, right? It was terminal, but it was also chronic, right?
Yeah.
And think actions she would do that were the worst possible decisions get new meaning even from this, right? Like, yeah. And it is hard when you are someone who wants to do it before your illness does it for you.
Yeah.
And it's not just hard for you, but it's also hard on those who care about you, because
100%, because then in the long run, ultimately it feeds into the illness being even worse in some ways.
You become your illness too.
Yeah. So it's definitely one that I'm trying to find a lot more zen and a lot more balance with. I haven't quite mastered the art of that yet, but I'm aware of it, and I think that's the first step.
Totally.
Yeah.
A song like "The Hunger," you wrote that in 2015, but why did it fit now?
I think at the time I wrote it in my bedroom when I was just kind of like too ill to get out and about, and it was just a bit like a fun hip hop track for me. But
how many songs were you able to write from bed?
There's probably about 1,000 songs on my hard drives, various different stages of complete, because that's all I could really. There was a period of time where I was unable to do anything at all, really, but most of the time I was too tired to really leave my room. But what I would do is just sit there with my laptop on. There's a video of called Patience on YouTube, where it's got a shot where my friend Aisha came over to my house, but that was a period where I would barely leave my house. But I think the thing when I was functional enough to be able to, which the hours that I was able to, that's all I did. I just write, just produce beats and just write. So there's a huge catacomb full of music on my hard drives. which maybe I'll revisit one day, maybe not. But
have you even attempted to revisit it from a healthy?
Yeah.
state?
So I released demos 1 and 2, which was a bit of an accumulation of a lot of those songs. I just kind of went through a lot of them and go, oh, I like that one, I'll bring that one to life. Oh, I like that one, I'll bring that one to life. I'm sure I'll probably do that at some point with more demos projects. The difficulty is when you're an artist releasing things that you've done a while ago is that you feel that you've improved and are a different perspective, so you might not completely relate to them. So even though someone else might really like them, it's quite a difficult process to put them out if it's not in a place that you are.
Oh, what's up, Carl?
Yeah.
So like even with Sick Boy, are there any songs that you made for this album that at the time of making it meant one thing but today means something else to you?
Oh, that's an interesting question. Well, I think Suicide was an obvious example because that it was never meant to have the end on it. So and after I added the end on, which I did when I was in Calgary, because before I'd written it about 3 years before when I was in lockdown, and
that's a tribute.
And it wasn't a tribute initially, but the end gives the start a whole new meaning, I think, because then you have it from two different perspectives. You have it from the perspective of the sufferer and the perspective of the person who's actually gone along with it and carried it out. So that one definitely transformed. Yeah.
Is that a strategy for you creatively, that you write songs from two different perspectives that you capture in one story?
I wouldn't say strategy is the right word. No, it just what happened. I think it just happened to be. For me, like, songwriting is quite a spiritual thing, and it almost kind of feels like channeling at some point. It's just something that's already there, which is why I think I sometimes find it quite difficult to take compliments for it, because it doesn't really feel like mine once it's done. So it was.
Did you say pause?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think I ever go into songs strategically.
So how do you know you've entered a state where you can receive? And by the way, like, that is a common thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, Chris Martin believes that all of his best songs are given to him by the universe, and he told the story here twice. Like, that is super common. Like, you enter this thing that you can't even fully explain.
Yeah. So it's kind of because sometimes it's like all the words and the rhymes and everything are there. It's strange. It feels like with lots of things in life, there's a conscious, I'll do this to get this result. But sometimes with music, it's like, and which is why it sometimes doesn't feel like mine. It's like I'm not actually doing, I'm just taking.
You're taking from you, though, or taking from something bigger, or a combination of the two.
I don't know. Maybe like you could argue for the both. It could just be like a subconscious, sub-perceptual thing where you've written so many lyrics that it just, your brain is working behind the surface, or maybe it could be some more esoteric type thing. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure.
Do you care to even know, or do you just let it whatever happens?
I don't really care enough to know. I think I don't really need to understand it. Just kind of like I don't really need to understand why I'm here. I think my favorite thing that I've keep referring to recently is that the end of one of those Bill Hicks shows before he died. I love Bill Hicks, man, where it was just like, it's just a ride, man. Just, it's terrible things may happen, but the purpose and the point, I think, is to enjoy the ride and try and make it as an enjoyable ride for everybody else who's sitting next to you as well.
Why was Loco produced the way it was?
Just for fun, man. I like the challenge of just doing something completely a cappella, and I grew up. It's something I like to revisit something, but I used to be obsessed with beatboxing when I was a teenager, and I used to just love it. I think it helped with my flows as well, because
Speaking of beatboxing, my daughter has challenged Tom McDonald to a beatboxing contest. So when she finds out Ren does it, she might challenge him too.
Oh Lord. Let's bring it.
She's got where she loves a beatbox.
I love it. Absolutely. Well, Ren can freaking beatbox his little ass off. I'll tell you that.
You do a lot of things.
She's gonna challenge Tom the McDonald, or however she says it. Tom the Donald.
She called
Tom the Donald.
The Tom Donald. The Tom Donald.
The Tom
I
Donald.
love it.
I'm gonna call him that from now on.
Olivia,
Tom Donald.
Olivia started it.
you've got like, when you have those rhythmical flows, it's almost like you've got that kind of like, you've
Speaking
got
of
this,
beatboxing.
so you can hear counter melodies because you've got the hi-hats, the snares, the cymbals in the words. So when I'm writing, having that kind of, because rap is a bit like a drum kit. I always see like singing is like a cello. I think the cello is the closest thing to the human voice. The singing is an instrument, and rapping for me is a drum kit. And you can accent certain. So if I'm like I could like, and then I'm put words to that, and it's like when I am rolling this over that on the rolling with it, and then you kind of put in more. And then consolidate into words, and I think that really helped with my flow because you can do some really interesting things with triplets, counter rhythms, and or more straight fall to the floor patterns, and yeah. So with Loco, I just wanted to build a track that was totally from the voice.
How do you determine which story deserves which type of sonics and vocal performance?
I think that just comes back to the other thing as well. I usually start with either a drum loop or a melodic loop or a guitar pattern, right? And that really kind of infers the feeling. I'll find something that I really like. I'm just playing around on a keyboard or my guitar or whatever. I'll find something that I really like, and that almost like puts me into this feeling of what the song should be about. And then sometimes I'll just write stream of consciousness. I'll just write until I find the theme and I stumble across it accidentally. Then I'll get rid of all of the things that I've written and then write again that fits inside that theme. Because for me, it's like finding the seed, the concept makes the lyric writing process so much more fluid.
I get that.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Dan?
Well, I was going to ask how you rap so fast on songs like Wicked Ways, but I think you just answered that question.
Yeah, well, it's partly that, and it's a lot of, coming back to the hyperfixation, it's a lot of just repetition. I'll start with a metronome on like 100 BPM, and then I'll pump it to 110, then I'll pump it to 120, and I'll just keep on. For some reason, I never get bored of doing things. I could stay there for an hour, saying the same line over and over and over again. And
I've done that before.
I don't seem to get. I find it quite meditative. I don't really get bored. Or even if I'm walking to the shops, I'll do it. Or if I'm on the bus, I'll do it. Just any time that's like free real estate to practice, I'll practice. Just because I might as well. Otherwise, I'm just there thinking about, I don't know, anything. So it's really good opportunity to be able to just kind of improve that on that. So that's what I like about what I love is if I've got an idea in my head and I try and do it and I can't do it because I'm like, oh, I'll be able to do that soon, and then that will push my ability level to this new foundational place, and then when it comes to the next thing, I can try and up it yet again. So, yeah, I really like doing that.
Why is giving the lyrics super fast vital to the way that song needs to come off?
I don't think it's vital, and actually, with time, I think I was a lot more excited. I mean, I grew up listening to people like Skibbity, who was like a UK drum and bass MC, and some of the old. Obviously like the Busta Rhymes and people like that, but I just liked how it made me feel, but I don't believe in doing it for the sake of doing it in such of like a flex sort of way, because I think there are so many amazing artists that do that. You mean you've got like the Tech Nines, and Twister, hell yeah. For me, it's not about being the fastest, really. It's just about sprinkling it in places that makes it sonically interesting. Because it's the same with my production. There's a danger at one point where you can become a bit too overindulgent in that, and you drown it in too much of that stuff. But for me now, with time, it's being like, okay, this little moment will just raise an intensity if I bring this in here. So, yeah, but I do enjoy it.
Illest of our time, a double entendre.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty good.
That is my favorite.
Great record.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
I mean, is there a part of you that is, embrace is one, it's not making light of it, but it's embracing it, right?
Yeah.
It's understanding what you got.
Well, that's the thing, and it's the same with Sick Boy. The whole album is a double entendre, because, in the hip-hop, illest, sick. It's sick, bruv, is like, it's, it means good, but sick as in illest as well. It's my story, man. So, yeah, and I suppose it's the first time I thought about that. But there's a little bit of duality in that as well, in terms of you can take good out of the sick.
It's true.
Yeah.
What's the story behind a song like "Down on the Beat"? Is that just you just wanting to have fun?
Yeah, that's me wanting to make a dance banger, bro.
It worked.
Yeah, I just
Yeah, Carl, we've discussed this already, but I don't know if you were here. I was talking about how baggy his pants is, and then Tova's like, Well, let's talk about how he rolled his pants up.
Yeah. I was like, wait, I missed that part.
Look, it's okay. If Ren does it, I guess it's back in style. So,
Yo, when you look like that, you can do whatever you want.
yeah.
Behave.
You know, I've funnily enough, probably the music I listen to most is like EDM, which doesn't really come across my music because I'm either singing soul on the streets or making hip hop. But I love dance music, man, and I love. When I first started producing, I just wanted to be a drum and bass producer. That was like that's all I want to do because all I'd listen to was drum and bass and like really techie, like dark drum and bass, which probably wasn't good for my mental state at the time. But I just like. Yeah, I think that was just I wanted to make a dance banger, and there wasn't too much. I mean, you've listened to the record. There's not too much depth in that or anything, but it's just fun. And it was my mate Vic as well. We were both like freestyling to a dance beat one time, and we were like, we should make a track. And we're like, oh yeah, let's make a track. So that's what we did. We just like got this EDM beat and put down on the beat together. Yeah.
Does your hyperfixation apply to Animal Farm? Or socialism?
It's
communism.
I was always.
What's the deal?
I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say it applies to socialism or communism. I think with my view on those, I think there are good elements.
Well, I mean, it plays into the NHS. It plays into the health thing 100%. That you've gone through.
I think it plays into every system, and every system, to a degree, will lean more into a particular thing. But even America, there are elements of socialism in America. I think it's one of those black and white things again, where if you slightly hint at it, people will be like, but communism doesn't work, socialism doesn't work because this example A, B, C, D. And I think there are a lot of beautiful, amazing things about capitalism as well. So I wouldn't say I was a socialist or a communist or a capitalist. I think all of them have weaknesses and strong points, and some of them get abused. I don't think it's the fault of the systems themselves. I think it's the fault of the people who are abusing those systems that turn them into the negative things that they are. I think
beautifully said.
I think that
he is so intelligent.
I think that having a base level of housing
like listening to this whole interview
and healthcare,
well, and I could not
because
agree
we
more.
have the capacity as human beings to offer that, should be done. And then we can still have a system where people are proportionally rewarded for their efforts, which is more of a capitalist model. But I also think that since the internet has come about, there's probably an even better one than all of them, that we just haven't quite figured out how to do it yet. Because I personally think that the voting system is outdated. I think that there's a much better way to make democratic decisions with the power of collective intelligence from the internet, because there's a huge world and there's a huge number of people who are capable of making decisions. So you don't really necessarily need an electoral body to represent a whole country that then cyclically gets put in charge. I honestly think it's a completely outdated system that's maintained by the power systems and the money that keep them alive. So, but that doesn't mean to say that I'm an anarchist either, because I do believe that there are some people that are more suited to a leadership role, and there's some people that don't want that role. So to create total chaos, I think people naturally form hierarchy, but hierarchy doesn't necessarily need to be negative as long as social good as long as social good is at the top of the hierarchy, before profit, before power, before expansion, and also homeostasis of the world that we live in, because this is the one place that we've been given to be able to coexist, and we're doing a pretty good job of of messing it up, and a lot of data is showing that. So and then you get to a point where you have scientific arguments about the climate, and no matter what side of the fence you sit, if you think that it's a big hoax, or if you're agreeing with certain scientists that are saying that we're in doomsday prophecy situations, both of which I think are maybe a little over exaggerated, I think that the fact that we can't have healthy mediated conversations about these things because there are profit incentives and investments from either side.
And that is here's the deal. And I can have the conversation about like collective intelligence, helping make decisions for a governing body, and allowing that to at least give you.
Do what?
I would love to see an interview with Tom McDonald and Ren at the same time. And having them have a conversation,
because it's like the same thing.
I don't know.
I know.
I'm just kind of okay because I've never listened to Ren interview before.
Yeah.
So I'm really blown away. And sorry if I've been like down looking at my phone a lot, guys. I've got some stuff that I'm kind of dealing with, but I'm still trying to be here, so I apologize for that. But anyways, I've been listening though the whole time, and I'm tuned in, and I just love. I don't know. I want to watch more interviews. I want to see how well he interviews.
He's done long. He's done long interviews with Black Pegasus and Knox Hill. And I think he's done 2. I want to say he did like an interview with Knox, and I think he did an album release thing with Knox where I think they might have gone through the whole album as well.
I want to see.
I could. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong, but I thought that's what I saw.
To get big enough so he doesn't interview with us.
Oh, I would love to interview him and Tom and Ronnie.
Yes. But
how about Shapiro interviewing Ren and Tom?
Carol, if we ever get big enough to be able to interview Tom and Ren, we can do it together. We can do them both. No, not like that. As soon as I said it, I was like, "Oh shit."
I can't with y'all anymore. I literally cannot with y'all. Dirty Betties.
Is Adam gonna be in the mix to choose from, or just
yeah, you gotta have the lumberjack guy. I mean, shit. You gotta have each one style. You know, like you have Ronnie Radke representing metal goth. You got Tom doing his Tom thing, his Tom hip hop thing, rock thing, and then you have Ren doing his cuffed pants baggy thing, and all that other good stuff.
Calm down.
And then Adam, and he's like the lumberjack. So you gotta have them all. You gotta have one of each. It's like fucking YMCA out here. It's fucking.
Don't forget Dax. We haven't done no Dax on this channel, but
it's the village people up in here.
Oh, and don't forget
these boys
Dan either. Dan Mask. I mean.
Yep. See, village people.
Yeah.
We got a whole team.
Computer, and does it work well? Border's asking you.
Border, yes, thank you. It's great.
I think we got her a good one.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so we're almost through with this interview, guys.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I'm just,
let's do it.
I don't know why I expected him not to be. I didn't expect him not to be good at interviewing.
Avi said a Ren and Dada interview. That would be something. Hey, I see Dada supports the hell out of Ren. I follow him on Instagram, and he shared Ren's video of the Fred song.
Yes, ice cream.
I can see us interviewing Dada for anyone else, just because we actually talk to him a lot. So.
Hell yeah, I'd interview Dada for sure.
I would interview Dada for sure.
Absolutely.
I got questions.
Yeah, and some of them have to do with some things that are going on right now. Anyway, so let's get back to the interview.
The temperature check of like where you should be going and the legislation that's right and etc. Like I would love to talk about that.
Yeah,
but I think first and foremost, like you have to inject a moral filter through every single decision and action a government body will
100%.
ever make.
Yeah.
In addition to that, the foundational mandate across everything needs to be people over profit.
100%.
And the idea that people are a nation, a state, a city, a town's greatest asset. And without people, nothing will ever fucking work.
Yeah. And the ironic thing is, I think if that shift, which is a very, very foundational and significant shift, if that were to happen, the people at the top in power, the ironic thing, I think they would be happier anyway. And I think there's this desperate protection of trying to maintain this system because it's really working out well for the people who've got a lot of money and power. So there's a desperate need to protect it. But I think with that shift, if it's done in the right way, everyone, even those people who have got perceptually everything, actually get happier too. And really, I know it's a very simple thing, but happiness is really what it's all about.
Oh, dude. Yeah. In America, for instance, I believe that talent is equally distributed in this country, but opportunity isn't. So much is made up by your zip code and where you happen to live and the bubble that's around you. On top of that, I do also believe that selfishness can breed selflessness and selflessness can breed selfishness.
Yeah.
because the ability to run for office and bring about a better.
Hey, talk real quick, Tova.
Yeah.
Can
Hello?
you tell me if it's fixed?
Hearing some echo or feedback with Tova's audio. I don't know. Oh wait. Oh no, that's my video, my headset. Yeah, no, I don't know.
On my end, you sound fine. I don't know. But the audience hear an echo. See, I heard myself.
Is it an echo or is it loud? It says Tova's audio levels are much higher.
Oh, I don't know how to change that.
It's good now. Okay, because I did flip a switch in the OBS, so maybe that fixed it. How is my sound? Y'all can hear me fine?
Damien said he didn't notice any echo. Sounds good to Border.
Okay.
All good to Peter.
Maybe the mic was too
Maybe.
close.
Yeah, this is an expensive haircut. I almost said haircut. This is an expensive headset.
I turned the
It better
audio
be.
off on OBS for Tova and just let it come through Ninja, so maybe that helps.
Yeah.
Okay.
The struggle is real.
Day for your family should in turn bring about a better day for your neighbors when done right.
Yeah.
Historically, greed gets in the way, and you have situations where, let's look at a microcosm of America real quick, and let's take a trip to Florida, where you'll find Marco Rubio, who his district has the Parkland shooting years back on Valentine's Day. He decided to sell the children of his district to the NRA while taking money from the NRA. Right, he sold the kids, and he used that money to put his kids into private school. Right, instead of saying let me build upon a better reality for everybody, and make schools safe for everybody, he chose to take the real deeply selfish route.
Yeah,
and ultimately, kids die.
I think it's so difficult to, even myself and everybody, for those virtues to not be tainted, and it's not necessarily our faults for being totally selfish. It's just it's a bombardment of our entire environment inspires us to be that way, because it's everywhere, from the moment we enter school to media to everything. So it's really about, for me, I try not to point too many fingers and just try and see it in myself and try and inspire that change in whatever way I can, even in conversations like this. But yeah, it's definitely, it's a foundation of everything. If there is some way to put social good
Carl, they're talking about the way the system works and the people in the system, and how if the people wouldn't try to fuck up the system and get around things, that the system could actually work. That's pretty much what they're talking about.
Yeah. Well, and about, it's not necessarily bad to be selfish, but the world around us is teaching us to be that way through all of these, things.
Yes.
So
money game. There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Of cross profit and that to be the foundational. I think we can still live in a world of profit.
Oh my God. You have no idea how much. Everybody has an idea, but nobody fully understands the egregious spending that goes on, the insane, ridiculous redundancies. There's no tracking of money. Right? When a government pays a contractor to do anything from fucking do the trash to pave the roads, there's no understanding of where that money goes once it hits them. So there's this, it's so deeply corrupt. It's so deeply corrupt. Everybody was crypto is going to be the future. Nah, blockchain is the future as a form of payment, because you need to have accountability for where pennies go, right? So an understanding of where money's traveling the second it goes from us as tax-paying citizens into the government's hands and out, there's just no understanding. So the second that it goes out to a contractor, it could be spent a trillion different ways. And by the way, it's never being used on anything that's going to do good for people. Right. Really, if you were to go in and audit everything, the amount of money that is being spent on things that are probably non-existent,
right,
is could be in the billions, if not trillions of dollars.
Yeah, and then profit and people just spending money for the sake of tax brackets.
Oh, yeah.
And there's so much money that could be
like, it
used
goes
for good.
from
It's just being
us
spent
as
because they're like,
tax-paying
oh crap,
citizen-
well, we're going to lose out this money on tax. We better just buy some shit we don't need. And that's the problem, man. It's like,
I do think that at the end of the day, people can be rich and everybody can have a better day and be taken care of. And there can still be a hierarchy that makes sense while making sure that nobody ever wants for anything. Everybody has access to mental and physical health care.
Yeah.
There's an understanding that nobody deserves to starve in this nation or live and raise a family of 4 on something that could barely keep the fucking lights on. Like, everybody deserves access to internet. Everybody deserves access to reproductive health. Everybody deserves access equal. Like, genuinely, like, I'm the crazy motherfucker that goes like, take the best school system in the country and duplicate it everywhere, because if you don't invest in that, you're not investing in anything.
I think school is one of the most important places as well, because that is what's shaping the minds of the people that are taking care of it when we're not here, when we're just dust. So I think school is one of the most important places to kind of put that energy and focus. But it's a world I want to live in, man. Yeah,
you're very special. Like, you really give incredible energy, but your story is really rather remarkable, dude.
Let me ask you a question that may relate to what you guys were just talking about.
Sure.
What does the pig mask represent?
It is Animal Farm.
And Animal Farm.
Oh shit, we're gonna find out.
I mean, I was, and coming back to your question as well, I was a huge dystopian literature fan growing up. I don't know why. Ever since I was a kid, I was just really attracted to that. I watched the Zeitgeist movie when I was about 14 years old. I don't know if you ever watched Zeitgeist, but that blew my mind. And then I became obsessed with reading Aldous Huxley, George Orwell, Kurt Vonnegut, people like this, and that really leaked into my way of how I was viewing the world. And Animal Farm, it's the story of these natural hierarchies that we form, and how the animals were subject to falling just how the humans were. And the pig, for me, the pig mask that kind of pops up in those things, it's almost like an uncomfortable companion who represents a lot of things. He represents greed, he represents my illness, but he's also so familiar in all of those situations that it's like the thing that I'm frustrated with and have been at war with. He's been there for so long that he's also my friend in a way. Or, you know, like Donnie Darko movie where you've got the rabbit there, and he's an ominous character, but he's also a comforting kind of character for Donnie in that. And it's kind of like that, really. It's like this thing that is always there with me on this journey that is fucking my life up, but at the same time there's a comfort in there, because without him, and it's for anyone to think about, if I was just to wake up tomorrow and we didn't have to wake up and swallow a bunch of pills, and I was just 100% well, it'd be a surreal, obviously it would be great, but it would be a very surreal transition to not have that familiarity of just like, even now I'm sat here and my shins are hurting, my feet are hurting. It's to not have that familiarity when it's all that I've known, because I don't even really remember what it's like to feel completely healthy. So it's bizarre, because there's a weird comfort in it at the same time as being a discomfort.
I totally understand that. Yeah, because it's, I mean, for a bunch of different reasons. Primarily, it's an escape, it's a reason, it's an excuse, but also it's like,
it's a reservoir as well. It's a reservoir of material, I suppose. I don't know.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fuels this.
Yeah.
It fuels the album that you can listen to right now. It's waiting for you on Amazon Music. It's called Sick Boy. All of Ren's music, by the way, is waiting for you on Amazon Music. There's going to be a link in the description below. What are you thinking?
I did want to ask, with like all the treatments and medication, does that affect your brain and how you like create or see different things?
100%, man. And sometimes it can be quite debilitating. I mean, it's why, I was holding off on the heavier part of the treatment I'm doing in Canada. I haven't done it yet because we had this album coming out, and I was like, I don't want to. And it's a funny one, because then you're having to like almost not sacrifice, but you're having to put at certain times, ask the question, do I not lean into this so heavily? So I held off on a big course of antibiotics that I'll be starting in a couple of weeks, because I know for the fact that my brain is going to go to mush for a few weeks. And but when you become aware of it, it's easier to navigate, because I've had over a decade of messing around with allopathic medicine, so I've come to know how I react. But yeah, there are some times where the first 3 months of this year, just in a dream world after starting all these new treatments and stuff, and I wasn't able to really create during that time.
And this is still on the journey of curing, or to the best of your ability, managing Lyme disease.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Lyme disease is theoretically out of my system now, as per the test, and as per the test of what Dr. Hoffman, the doctor I'm seeing, has said. There's an active co-infection called Bartonella that's still in my body that's picking up on the antibodies. So we're treating that with antibiotics, which is because it's been in my body for so long. We're doing a 4-month course of antibiotics, and it's about 3 different antibiotics at once. So it's going to be heavy and it's going to be not so great on the stomach, but it's a necessary evil, and hopefully after that there'll be another level of health that I've reached, and hopefully one that I'm. It's really funny, with these chronic infections, because your immune system's not really dealing with them. You go through this thing called the Herxheimer reaction, which is like it's all these bacteria dying off, and you release inflammation in your body. So it just basically makes. I don't know if you guys have ever had COVID, but you get super foggy in your head, and it's like that constantly. Basically, you just get super foggy, and like your personality gets blunted, and you just become a bit of a walking dead.
You can't be on a promo run promoting an album.
Exactly, man. Yeah. And I get emotional about stupid things, and yeah. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna enjoy this album coming out, and that's what I've done, man. Last week was mint, mate. We went out to Banff, we did some partying.
You should be very proud.
Yeah, I feel super proud. It's really nice the fact that we've done this pretty much independently as well, and having all the people involved in that team, because it felt like a real shared celebration. Like we were all buzzing, we were all out there. We went and got the biggest steak in the world because my diet's super limited. So that's one of the rare things I can eat in a restaurant. So we got this 40-ounce tomahawk steak, which I like. Tried to finish and was in a lot of pain, but the best sort of pain. And then and it was good. It was a good experience. And then we've come here, do things like this, speak to lovely people like yourself and yourself, and then we're heading to Vegas on Friday to experience that.
Sick.
Yeah.
Enjoy it all.
I will.
Appreciate your honesty and your artistry and the vlogs that you put out and your honesty here today. I really do.
I appreciate for having on and chatting to me. Yeah.
The studio's always open. As you release albums, please come back.
I will.
And again, all of Ren's music is waiting for you. Link in the description below. It's all on Amazon Music. Final thoughts?
Can you tour?
So at the moment, what I'm thinking for the future, I think realistically, it's always going to have to be something I manage. Even if I get to a really good place, it's going to have to be something I always look after myself. So I don't imagine I'll ever go on like 60-day tours around the world. But what I would like to do, and I was talking to Connor about this, maybe go and do like a really big show in a city, stay in that city for a week, soak up the city, just like take it that pace, and then move on to the next one, and kind of almost do it like that.
You can do that. It's cool. It's going to cost you more money, but you can do it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And I think that there'll be a way to figure it out. And even with busking and stuff like that, there are things that we can do surrounding that make it, financially worthwhile. And then just interviews in those cities or whatever.
Totally.
There's definitely ways we can make it work. But I think, I think that's, unless it could happen. And what I've learned in this year is fucking anything could happen, man. We're sitting off the back of a #1 album that I never expected. So, maybe my health makes a 360 and I'm buzzing and I've got the energy of a 19-year-old and I want to tour the world every single day. But we'll see, man. I'm just taking everything. I've taken everything as it comes, but
you do it at your pace.
Yeah, exactly.
But I can only imagine, like, as a busker, like
Dirty Betty
who
Carl
knows that high and that feeling, like to not perform in that.
Oh no, I'm definitely. You won't be able to keep me off the stage. I'm definitely gonna do some shows and I'm really excited now.
Are good.
It's like now that there's stuff to play with, like we can be really ambitious with the shows that we put on as well. So I'm really excited to put together like a sick experiential show that incorporates elements of the more sort of like performative stuff like High Ren and the Tales of Jenny and Screech, and then the more sort of hip hop stuff. I think we can have a lot of fun putting together something quite special.
You give timeless, man.
Dude, if he ever goes on tour,
yeah, you're really incredible.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You good?
Yep.
Ren, everybody.
I loved it. That was, yeah.
Border, I wouldn't say in love, but I'm definitely quite smitten.
Yeah, smitten's the word. He is adorable.
Hey, look, a naked Tom.
He's very charming. You what?
A naked Tom.
I said, look, a naked Tom.
Oh, God.
Oh, I was like, a what?
I mean, I've seen a pregnant Tom before.
What? Yeah, I've seen a lot of variations of Tom. That's for sure. I love freaking J Flex.
But I'm not gonna lie though. Okay, Tom's naked and his mouth's open.
Stop it.
Oh no.
Stop it.
That's hilarious.
Oh, hello.
Toaster says hi again.
What's up, Toaster?
Are you streaming?
We're live.
Oh.
We're live.
Hello, my friends.
Yes. Mike, he's very well spoken.
So funny.
Yeah, I am just saying that my pain is with me all the day, every day. That sucks. Okay, what else were we planning on doing?
Reacting.
I'm not talking to you.
Question.
I was just saying.
Sup, Toaster. They're saying, sup, Toaster.
What is?
What's up?
Hello. Hello, Hobo Sabians. I don't know what the fuck I just said.
Okay, go away before you get me in trouble. Go, Olivia.
Gotta love our kids.
Irene. Sorry, y'all. Tater. Hey, Tater. I said Tater. Little Tater tot. So what were we gonna? Else were we gonna do?
I don't
I
remember.
felt like we had more ideas. Olivia. Do y'all have any requests for us to do? We can't do music though, but anything else y'all might want us to watch that we can watch that
There's Ren did a thing on his Ren makes stuff that's like, or it was a potato challenge. Look up the Ren potato challenge. It was like a short. It looked like a short video, a short. Yeah. Olivia wanted her 15 seconds of fame. That's funny.
Yeah, Carl, she did.
That's so funny.
I'm gonna go plug my phone in real quick for a minute and get some ibuprofen. My teeth is bugging me. I'll be right back.
Olivia, go. Don't do that. Go. Olivia, go.
What is spontaneous jam, Peter? If it's a video, it's like if it's a music video, we can't do that right now.
Yeah, we can't do no music right now.
We have to have 1,000 subscribers first. Oh, it's a 3-minute video. Well, I mean, it's.
But is it music?
Oh, but that's somebody else's page, so it should be fine. No, it's not music. It's a. They're doing a 34 potato challenge. They're trying to hold a bunch of potatoes. I have no idea.
This one?
How many potatoes can you carry? Yeah, that top one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ren Rap God Instagram clip.
Some of these are small though. Look, that's not.
Okay, we'll do that one next.
That's my number one.
No, you absolutely.
Me one. Okay, come on, fuck it.
All
Let's
right.
go.
One.
Okay, fuck me. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna build a solid foundation.
5, 6.
Yeah, we've seen that one.
8.
7. 8.
Yeah, Border, I did an entire reaction to that interview.
10. 10. 11.
Oh my god, this is tense.
Avi said it's from his Twitch account, yeah. Does he still stream on Twitch?
Oh,
Any,
shaking,
like,
bro. 30,
at all,
40,
or is this just old stuff?
40.
50.
Ooh. Oh my god, it's quite hard now.
Yeah, it's because you got a load of yourself.
16.
If I
Oh my
bang,
gosh.
that's cheating. Like, it's a bit higher up.
I'd have been like, I'm gonna need someone else to hand me these potatoes.
16, 17.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, please, Kai.
17.
18.
18.
Oh fuck, mate.
All right, Randall, make me some dinner.
Right?
21.
20. Oh, God.
21. Fuck. 22.
22. Whoa, fuck.
23. 24. 5.
We good?
Potato
26.
Jenga. Yeah, that's basically what it is.
26. 27.
28. Oh shit, no, 27. I've just got one.
Oh, God, they're going bro.
27.
29. Okay, yeah, I'm on 30, so
29.
I was wrong.
30. Oh fuck, wrong.
31, 32,
He's got that lean back.
33, 34.
Lean back.
31.
Lean back.
Fuck.
34. Oh no! 33.
29.
No! I've lost count. No, I'm losing them. They're rolling.
As long as I get 34, I'm fine. 31.
Did you not lose them?
32. No, I lost some. 33. Oh shit. One more. 34! Yes! Yes! I reckon I could have had 3 more.
I started.
Fucking yes!
But to be fair, there's potatoes everywhere.
Yes! Oh my god.
That is hilarious.
I feel better about that than the album.
Right?
Oh my god. Oh, 34! Whoa!
No, they don't have to
There you have it, guys. It's been settled.
Hey,
the age-old debate that everyone.
Okay,
That's
look
my
up.
number one.
Right. No, you absolutely.
Me one. Okay, come on, fuck it.
Do what?
Look up Ren Rap God. They said it's a short, like, y'all say what? It was a TikTok or an Instagram clip or something. Yeah, just look up Ren Rap God. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how long it is.
Y'all had to tell me where it's at. Doja Cat.
Did you look it up on? Are you looking up on YouTube?
I thought it was on Instagram. They said.
Well, I'm sure there's somebody. I'm sure somebody put it on YouTube by now.
What's rap?
Because this was from Ren's. Yeah, rap God. Ren Rap God. Is what they said.
Okay.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay.
When I kill him with the flow, calm on the spit with the dough. Calm on the spit with the wind that is flipping the flow. Ripping on zipping the flow. Peter Briss, Piper, his quick with the flow. Chalk wood with the wood, chalk hood, A wood, chalk wood, hitting with the blow. All good with the left hook, right foot, Tyson Frazier. Jump it, if I dig it, dagger in the rapper, a rapper with the grammar and his dagger. When I dig it, dagger bigger, badder and badder. I dig in the trigger, the vision, precision. I'm living, I'm big when I blow. Spitting for Britain, I'm spitting the yo-yo. COVID, catchy flow. Bitten beheading, I'm dead in the dodo. Oh, watch my garden grow, watch my garden grow. I'm a pro, eeny, miny, mo with Mary, quack, Mary. Alright, let's go fucking mental. Let's do that 10 BPM faster. Let's try that. Let's do it. When I kill him with the flow, calm on the spit with the dough. Calm on the spit with the wind that is flipping the flow. Ripping and zipping the flow. Peter Briss, Piper, his quick with the flow. Chalk wood with the wood, chalk hood, A wood, chalk wood, hitting with the blow. All good with the left hook, right foot, Tyson Frazier. Jump it, if I dig it, dagger in the rapper with the grammar and his dagger. When I dig it, dagger bigger, badder and badder. I dig in the trigger, then switch the vision, precision. I'm living, I'm big when I blow. Spitting for Britain, I'm flipping the yo-yo. COVID, catchy flow. Spreading my head and dodo. Oh, watch my garden grow, watch my garden grow. I'm a pro, eeny, miny, mo with Mary, quack and fairy. Oh. Right, I'm going off the fucking grid, mate. 10 BPM more. Let's try that. When When I kill him with the flow, come on the spit with it though. Come on the spit with the wit that is flipping the flow. Ripping and zipping the flow. Peter is piper is pepper, his pickles the flow. Chop wood with the wood, chop could they would chop wood touch. Hit him with the blow, all good with the left hook, right foot, Tyson Frazier, Joe. Pit pat, dig it, dagger in the rapper, rapper with the grammar and the saddle when I dig it, dagger bigger, badder and badder. I dig in the trigger, that's with the vision, precision. I'm living, I'm big when I blow. Spitting for Britain, I'm flipping like yo-yo. COVID catchy flow. Shredding beheading, I'm better than dodo. Oh, watch my garden grow, watch my garden grow. I'm a pro. More.
He said more.
I'm not going to be able to do this. When I kill him with the flow, come on the spit with it though. Come on the spit with the way that it's flipping the flow. Ripping and zipping the flow. Peter is piper is pepper, his pick with the flow. Chop wood with the wood, chop could they would chop wood, touch wood, hit him with the blow. All good with the left hook, right foot, Tyson Frazier, Joe. Pit pat, dig it, dagger in the rapper, rapper with the grammar and his when I dig it, dagger bigger, badder and badder. I dig in the trigger, the twitch of the vision, precision. I'm living, I'm big when I blow. Spitting for Britain, I'm flipping the yo-yo. COVID catchy flow. Shredding beheading, I'm better than dodo. Oh, watch my garden grow. Fucking did it. 10 more. Did it. Fucking did it. Didn't stumble. I haven't done that. Alright, I'm gonna try. I'm probably gonna fuck this up, but I'm gonna try 10 more. When I kill him with the flow, come on the spit with it though. Come on the spit with the way that it's flipping the flow. Ripping and zipping the flow. Peter is piper is pepper, his pickle the flow. Chop wood with the wood, chop could they would chop wood, touch wood, hit him with the blow. All good with the left hook, right foot, Tyson Frazier, Joe. Pit pat, dig it, dagger in the rapper with the grammar and his when I dig it, dagger bigger, badder and badder. I dig in the trigger, the twitch of the vision, precision. I'm living, I'm big when I blow. Spitting for Britain, I'm flipping like yo-yo. COVID catchy flow. Shred it beheaded and dead and dodo. Oh, watch my garden grow, watch my garden grow. Yeah, I'm a pro. Merry fucking 10 more. Alright, last one. We're on 200 BPM now. Sorry, I'm having fun now.
This is crazy.
When I kill him with the flow, come on the spit with the dough. Come on the spit with the way that it's flipping the flow. Ripping and zipping the flow. Peter is piper is pepper is picking the flow. Chop wood with the wood, chop could they would chop wood, touch wood, hit him with the blow. All good with the left hook, right foot, Tyson Frazier, Joe. Pit pat, dig it, dagger in the rapper with the grammar and his when I dig it, dagger bigger, badder and badder. I dig in the trigger, then switch to the vision, precision. I'm living, I'm big when I blow. Spitting for Britain, I'm spitting like yo-yo. COVID catchy flow. Shred it beheaded and dead in the dodo. Oh, watch my garden grow, watch my garden grow. I'm a pro. Merry, man.
Damn.
Oh, dang. That was crazy.
I enjoyed
Yeah,
that a lot.
Shit.
The faster it got, though, the harder I couldn't. Like, I didn't necessarily know what he was saying.
I
think he was saying
I'll
at the
just
start.
listen to him mumble all day. I don't even care. Woo!
Yeah. Sorry.
Look at her face.
It looks at the camera though.
On the down on the left-hand corner there with the old Ronnie in his eyes. Watch the world burn. Her face like, oh god. Ah. Took me by surprise. Takes everybody by surprise. Man, that was cool. Holy shit, I'm getting tired.
Me too.
What else did we were asked to do?
I don't know.
I don't know.
And like now we're all yawning.
I know. I don't know that
we've been on for what, 3 hours?
Yeah,
3.5, give or
Yeah.
take. Yeah. I may have to call it a night, y'all. I'm freaking tired.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I'm
but
pretty
we
sleepy too.
Enjoyed y'all hanging with us though.
Heck yeah, it's been a blast, dude.
Yeah, it was quite fun.
We'll come up with more fun things to do, and we'll go live more often. Especially like the whole goal is like we have to get to 1,000 subscribers, and that's the one piece we're missing, so we can be monetized or whatever, so we can be live and like do music and stuff.
Yeah, so go tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to
So we can be friends.
To come subscribe to Bitter Betty podcast.
To come be some dirty Betties with us.
Heck yes.
So yeah. All right.
But yeah,
we're gonna change the name of the channel to Dirty Betties.
and if anybody's still here, I just want to thank everybody that donated tonight. That was very sweet.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so very much.
Appreciate that.
Yes. So
Yes.
anybody who donated tonight, if you would like request something, let us know so we make sure to put you at the front.
We also have a Discord if you want to join our Discord and like hang out with us and stuff.
You can email us at I'm putting in the chat now. Oh, it'll go there.
Tova, stop it.
I know. Oh yes, do that, Peter. That was so good.
Want to go watch you English man? Yeah, we did that one. That was posted today. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I think we're gonna call it a night, and we thank you all. And anyone who donated, just send an email there to what and tell us what you want us to react to, and we'll get you.
Thanks,
in front.
Porter.
Have a good night, guys.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Mwah, mwah.